anthem.
Okay. So when you say this is gonna be on YouTube, you mean the visual? I mean the
Yeah,
audio.
the audio, yeah, visual audio.
Who's doing visual?
Camera guys up there.
Oh, I got you.
Hmm.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's where the camera crew are right there.
Okay.
So you should be able to see. There we go.
Okay.
But then they'll be able to show us from once in a while.
Okay. So I saw you got the ad for Omar Epps, huh?
Yeah,
All right, cool.
yeah. Finally got last minute.
They came through
They
though.
came through.
That's what's important.
Yeah. I got a pair of tickets. Did you want to go?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Yeah, remind me. I'll get you. But I got to pick them up once you.
Okay.
Yeah, but you're right. That was them, North American. Yeah.
Okay.
I said, y'all didn't call me. I'm like, what's going on? And now it's a new lady working with the main lady.
Okay. How you doing? I'll let George talk because George is
Broadcast.
the main
Doing
guy.
the TV broadcast of the game.
I'm Randy. Jeff, nice to meet you.
He's right there.
Huh? Oh, okay. Uh oh.
Oh, he's not in. Everything else, yeah. What's going on? I'm muted. Oh, I thought you said when they introduced it. But cool, okay. But yeah, they're going to introduce the team first.
What the hell are they doing over there? They were just in the end zone.
All right, welcome. All right, welcome to East High School as they finish up the home portion of the schedule today. East High is hosting Monroe in a Section 5 game today. Look forward to this contest. Getting close, ready for the national anthem, and then we'll have kickoff. I have Randy Scott as our guest here today. How you doing, Randy? Welcome. Boys. Rough season and Monroe. All right, welcome. Welcome to East High School in Section 5 football.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and make a little noise. Here come the East High Eagles.
Coming out of their locker room now, ready to come onto the field. I have with me this week Randy Scott. How you doing, Randy?
I'm doing pretty good, George. How you doing?
Great, and welcome. Glad to have you up here as a guest analyst this week.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Yes, this should be a good game here today. Both of these teams have struggled. East has had a hard time this year. They're a younger squad. Monroe having just now getting football back after 38 years. Worked their way up from JV, and this is really their first varsity season. Very young team. Both of these teams are pretty young, so this should be a really good contest today. I think this game is really equal. Both these teams are pretty much equal, so we should see a good, well-balanced contest here. Give a good chance for East to show some of the things. East has been playing well. They've been getting better each week. The keys today is East must stop the penalties. Got too many penalties they've been taking.
Okay.
They gotta stop the unnecessary roughness calls after the play, and also just losing their composure has been their biggest.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask you to please join together in honoring this great nation of ours.
We're gonna have our national
We ask
anthem.
you please
Everybody
offer
listen to
proper
this young
respect for
team.
our nation and our flag by standing in place. Gentlemen, please remove your hats as we salute America as East High freshman Jalen Wilson sings our country's national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light was so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight over ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, Jalon Wilson.
All right, we're ready for football.
Did he mute him?
Yes, he did.
Okay. We'll mute it.
Okay,
Okay.
they're good now. All right. Oh, they unmuted. Now that means we can talk. We're ready. All right, here we are, East High School, Section 5 football. We have Monroe at East. Randy, we have a special guest analyst, Randy Scott, here in the booth with us today.
Yes.
How you doing, Randy?
I'm doing good. How are you, George?
Pretty good, pretty good. As the teams come out for the coin toss and making those decisions with the ref, I must say this is evenly matched teams here. Monroe hasn't had football in 38 years. They've had JV the last couple years. This is their first year back with a varsity team. And East is growing their team now that the school is part of the University of Rochester. So they still regrouping and organizing their sports programs as well. They still have that outstanding baseball team that makes the sectional the last 2-3 years and almost won a sectional championship 2 years ago. They're growing. And the football program is definitely bouncing back, as well as the basketball program that we'll be seeing in the fall. It's fall now, right? Here we go. Man, the time of year is going fast.
Absolutely.
But we'll see the basketball, the East High Eagles. As I've no more the previous name, East High Eagles is the correct name for East High now. So we're looking forward. You looking forward to a good game today, Randy?
I am. I'm looking forward to a good game, a competitive game. Just ready to see what they are going to bring to the game today.
Yes, and for East, Freddie Brock is he's a highlight reel by himself. He's only a sophomore. That's somebody to build off of for East High School is Freddie Brock. The young man is fast. If he gets a step on you, he could easily be gone.
Okay.
Looks like East will be kicking off to Monroe. They decided to kick to Monroe, so they're going to kick off to them. Keep an eye on Jalen Holmes, number 5. He's a senior. His parents came out on the field with him proudly during the homecoming there when they came out on the field during that. So that's a beautiful thing to see those seniors with their parents and everybody and giving the moms the flowers and everything. And it's a very nice sentimental setting. I always love homecoming day for the seniors especially. Malik McCray, a wide receiver. He's another guy to keep an eye on. Tyrone Roundtree, number 15. He's another guy on that East offense. East can exploit a young Monroe team by getting the ball outside to somebody like a Freddie Brock or Tyrone Roundtree. Look for Freddie Brock, number 8, Tyrone Roundtree, number 15. Keep an eye on those guys. Malik McCray, number 1. And then on the Monroe side of the ball, we got to look out for Tyrone Jackson. He's a running back, number 1. Number 3, Chris Gibson. Number 4, Chris Williams. Number 14, Taquil Glasgow. Number 54, Keon Kurtz. Keon Kurtz, number 54. He's a outstanding. Coach told me watch him. He's a very good linebacker, Keon Kurtz. And number 55, Felton Henderson, also a very good linebacker. So here we are. The kick is off.
All right.
And who has it? Number 4. Running with it.
Right there open. Okay.
And that's Curtis Williams, one of our guys. Chris Williams. Chris Williams for Monroe. Number 4, Chris Williams on the return. He brought it out to the 42-yard line. Looks like it's going to be, Randy, look like it's going to be a good drive start for the Monroe team.
Absolutely. Good field position.
Didn't it look like he was going to break it there for a minute?
I thought for a moment he was going to go all the way.
Yeah, that hole opened up, and, man, it's amazing.
It closed really quick.
Didn't it?
It closed really quick. So
it certainly did. It's amazing that no matter what level of football, those holes look big from up here, but, man, they close really quick.
Absolutely.
All right, good drive start for Monroe. 1st and 10 at their own 42. We have the quarterback, Chris Gibson, in a shotgun formation. He drops back to pass. Lefty, too. Throws it.
Oh.
Incomplete. Looked like he was intended for number 4, Chris Williams. Trying to get that to Chris Williams. We have a lefty. All right, he's a left-handed quarterback. He was looking good in warm-ups, too. He was throwing the ball. He was throwing short 5, 10-yard intermediate passes during warm-up.
Okay.
I had a feeling he's going to come out, and then he comes out and throws 15, 20 yards. He comes out. I guess he was feeling it during warm-ups and wanted to go a little deeper. First play of the game.
They probably wanted to surprise them and not start off with a run.
Yes.
See what those cornerbacks can do.
I would give that ball to Tyron Jackson and feel out that front line of East. See if they might give this ball to Tyron Jackson on this play. There he goes.
There he goes.
There we go. Oh, he lost about 4 or 5 yards.
Yes, he did.
They had the right idea. I had the right play call for them. They just feel him out a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like number 51, Charles Brown for
And
East.
big number 78, he's very impressive, Bobby Seawright.
Yeah.
Boy, when he gets mad, he plays his best football.
Yeah.
Boy, when he gets fired up, but you just got to get him fired up. Because I was very impressed with him here a couple weeks ago when they, in a losing effort to Wilson, he was fired up. He made about 3-4 tackles in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has potential. Big man, over 320 pounds.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
Then you got number 77, Jaquez Williams. He's 330 pounds. So they got 2 big.
Uh-oh.
Over the head of the quarterback. He got on it.
And falls on it.
Oh, my goodness. He's all the way back to his own 20-yard line. Back to his own 20. The snap went over the head of Chris Gibson, the quarterback for Monroe. They lost another almost 20 yards on the play. So, man, they are like a minus 24 yards on that drive start. So that's not good for them. And look like number 3, Chris Gibson is their renaissance man. Because look like he's back there to punt now. Yeah, look like he's their punter. He look like he do a little bit of everything. And they do have a small squad too. So a lot of these guys gonna have to play multiple positions in this game here today because they don't have a lot of players. And they're young, as Coach Jason Muhammad. Punt. Oh, he just got that off.
Got it off. And
it's coming close to us. Oh, I thought I could make a catch on it. No. Ball is out of bounds.
Maybe 20 yards?
I don't think it's, maybe.
Maybe.
If he's lucky, that punt went 20 yards. See how they're going to line that up. Look like they're going to line it up where it went out at.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not right. The ball, you got to go with the angle, right?
I would think so.
Yeah, he's going right with where it ended up at, around the 30. So good drive start. Either way, good drive start for East. They starting at the Monroe 30-yard line. With these purple jerseys with the gold letters, it's tough on seeing this. We have number 5 is going to be Jalen Holmes is starting at quarterback. He's calling out signals. He got a blocking, a fullback, and a running back. Oh, high snap. Number 20 pulls it down. Oh, and number 20 running over folks. Oh, they brought him down. Oh, my goodness. Nice run by number 29. Number 28, Dejon Johnson. Dejon Johnson, number 28. He does. Man, he gave somebody a stiff arm, and looked like they probably going. They running down with no huddle. Look like they might go right back with a running play. But give it back to Deshaun again. Yes, they. No, it kept by the quarterback. Jalen Holmes in for the touchdown.
And for the touchdown.
Looked like a 5-yard run. Nice run by Jalen Holmes. Jalen Holmes ran, and Coach Muhammad did say he needed some linemen. I see what he's talking about now. Man, they came right through the right through the middle of that Monroe defensive front. They look a little undersized too. A little undersized guys. Hopefully, he can get some bigger guys for the team next. And maybe next season, maybe the state school district may consider having this 2 or 3 teams where they can combine teams and have maybe just 3 teams where they can be much more competitive, not only in the City Catholic League, but also competitive for sectionals. Because you'll have much more talent to go by, rather than each team fielding their own.
Yeah.
But here we go. Go with the extra point. Number 18 is going to try it. Malcolm Brown. Oh, we got penalty flags. Penalty flags everywhere. Flags are down. I must say, we got a very good turnout here for homecoming. It was raining when I got here about 12 noon today. Rain was coming down. The skies were overcast. But, boy, people are showing up. And they've shown up to every game here this season. It's been very good. The games have been well attended here at East High.
Yeah, there's a lot of support from the families and friends. And East has always had a very competitive football team, especially early on. And just trying to bring that back.
Exactly. Okay, here we go. Look like they're going to go for 2. Gave it right back to 28, and he walks right on in. Man, untouched. Number 28, once again, Dejon Johnson in for the score. That puts them up 8-0. East up. One of the first leads the East had all season here at home, because they had a tough schedule. They opened up with Churchville Chili, and they lost that one 23-3 or 23-6. Then they had McQuaid here, and McQuaid is a very talented team this year. They beat them as well. Then they had Wilson here a couple weeks ago. That was a good game. Wilson came back and took charge of that game later on. They're a team to watch out for, Wilson. And if you're around today, Wilson playing at the soccer stadium downtown against Batavia. That should be a good game later today, starting at 4 o'clock. But East is showing their will here today. Hopefully this can really pump East up. Hopefully they can finish the season strong. Look like with a possibly victory today, and then possible win next week to close out a season here of growth. This is a growth season for them. Get these young guys going and get the young guys ready to play ball. Now he tees it up.
All right, so the whistle blows. Getting ready for the punt, number 18. And it's caught by
number 1. Oh, he's breaking. Look at this. Man, Tyron Jackson. He looks like a type of back that if you give him a little space, he can go, because he almost made something out. He did make something out of nothing there. It didn't look like a hole, but he almost broke it.
Yeah.
Tyron Jackson. You keep an eye out on him. He's a senior. He might be at the next level, playing at the next level, at the college level, maybe a Brockport or something, give him a start. Because he has potential. I could just see has that burst. Now, if Monroe starts another good drive start, this time at their own 43, if they give it to Tyron Jackson coming to the short side of the field to get away from the big defensive line, they might be able to make something happen. There he is. There you go.
And
51 came up with the tackle. That was a very nice tackle by Charles Brown. Charles Brown with the solo tackle there. He stops Tyron Jackson after looked like a 2-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 8 from the Monroe 44-yard line. What do you see, Randy? What's the keys here now, you think, for Monroe?
Monroe is down. You don't want to be down like this in the beginning of the game. So hopefully they can get a drive going. And I'm looking for them to go ahead and give it to Tyron Jackson again. And they do, but they're waiting for him.
Oh, my God. 78. Oh, Bobby Seawright. Man, he looked like he ran into a brick wall.
Yeah.
He did run into a brick wall. Bobby Seawright, this man. He hit Bobby Seawright and just bounced backwards a couple yards. Nice tackle. If I'm Monroe, I would try to run away from wherever Bobby Seawright is set up at.
Yeah.
I would go the opposite side.
Yeah.
just change it. Just say, hey, if 78's to the right, we're going to the left. We're gonna call it and do a pitch out. I would do a rollout and see what they could do with a rollout. But now they're going empty backfield with 5 receivers.
And it forces.
And what we got? Referee timeout. We got referee timeout. The officials called time. Oh, they're trying to explain something to the East coaching staff there. And East coaching staff got to remember to keep their players just off the field because they got penalized for that last game too, having the bench on almost too close to the field. So they called officials timeout, and we'll be right back. Here we go. Okay, now it look like all set. They're gonna go with the same play. Empty backfield, 5 receivers, 3 on the short side, 2 on the top side. Look like they're going to pass the ball. Let's see, 3rd and 11. He looks downfield. Oh, a little too high. He was trying to get Tyquil Glasgow. Tyquil is one of the captains, too, Tyquil Glasgow. But he got to calm down himself, number 3. Our quarterback, Chris Gibson, got to calm down and just start because he's getting time to throw. Both times he's overthrown his receiver. Got to see what he can do. Now he's in punting formation. He's going to punt again. Let's see if he can get this ball down, a better kickoff this time, and see if he can punt this ball deeper down the field to try to pin East farther back. Oh, he kicked that straight up.
Straight up high. And it is caught by number 1.
Number 1 is all over the place, isn't it?
Everywhere.
Tyron Jackson,
Yeah.
man, this guy is. I'm impressed with him already. He's definitely given all he has out there today for Monroe. Monroe, if the rest of the guys got to hustle like number 1, get out there and give some hustle. And I think the key for Monroe offense is to go to the outside. If they can get to the outside, opposite the big defensive front, they can make some plays. They can make some things happen.
Yeah, because right now it's been pretty predictable. They're coming straight up in the middle.
True.
And they're throwing.
Now we have Jalen Holmes behind center. He takes the snap, gives it to 28. They're getting a good stop. Somebody got to hold his leg. Oh, they got to bring him down.
Yeah, you have to bring him down.
Yeah, these boys got to hit a little bit more.
It looked like it was going to be a 1-yard gain, and he was able to pull off maybe 3 or 4 yards on that one.
Yeah. Yeah, he picked up 5 yards after contact. Yeah, they had him right at the line of scrimmage, stopped for no gain, but he bulldozed his way for 5 yards. Yeah. 2nd and 5 from midfield. Jalen Rose back in the shotgun. He has his main man back there, DeJon Johnson, in the backfield. Number 8, Freddie Brock coming around. He just gave it to Freddie Brock. Human highlight reel. Watch him go. There he is. He picks up the 1st down. Gain of 7 yards for Freddie Brock. He's electrifying. I tell you, you give him some space. Watch out.
Yeah, that was a good run.
Picks up the 1st down. So 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line of Monroe. East is on another good drive. East is already up 8-0. And they're in the middle of another drive. Okay, Jalen Holmes calling signal. Gave it to Freddie Brock once again.
Yeah,
Freddie once again. There you go. Somebody brought him down. Number 55. 55 brought him down. Felton Henderson. Nice tackle by Felton Henderson. He was able to wrap him up. That's what you got to do, Monroe. You got to put both arms around the guy, wrap him up, and bring him down. 2nd and 5 from the 47-yard line, 37-yard line of Monroe. East is driving. There's number 28 with the ball again. And he's like a bowling ball. He's just falling ahead for positive yards. DeJon Johnson just picked up the 1st down. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for East. And East is looking good today. East at this timeout. Coach Jason Muhammad has seen enough. He's on the field. I know he got to come. Yeah, he's calling to talk to these young boys. These young guys they got to do a little bit better on the tackling. The tackling just has to be one thing. They're undersized, but you got to be able to get in between the gaps and make some tackles.
They're undersized. They're undermanned right now. And they need a big stop.
They really do.
They need a big stop.
Or turnover, or force a turnover, force the East East usually makes a mistake in this type of situation. That's what they've been doing earlier in the season. Let's see if they continues that way, or if they feeling themselves today, they may not be making those mistakes that they've made.
Yeah.
Because really, they hurt themselves with penalties and turnovers but look like the head coach Mike Militello has found him a decent quarterback with Jalen Holmes for this season. He's gonna have to. Jalen's a senior, so they're gonna have to find somebody else next year. But Jalen Holmes he's done a very good job at taking over at quarterback. He's getting the ball to his people. He's getting the ball to the Freddie Brock. Freddie Brock is a guy I thought they should have been getting the ball to earlier in the season too. Glad they decided to work him, get as many touches as you can with him, because like I said, if he gets a step on you, he's gone. He's gone here. Monroe, coaches are out there talking to those guys, getting some water, because it's definitely getting warm. The sun is coming out. Sun done broke through, so it's going to be a warm afternoon here. More fans are coming into the stadium. This is beautiful to see all the people come out and support high school, Section 5 high school football. The Rochester Athletic, the REAC League. So it's continued to support Section 5 football. Excellent. Come out and see these teams. There's a few weeks left. You have some new fields up now. Wilson has their own field, nice turf field.
Oh, I haven't been there yet.
Yeah, very nice field, right off of 200 Genesee Street there. There's the handoff to, they got this guy. Got 34, Jaquan Close. Jaquan Close takes the handoff, takes a rare handoff, and he was thrown back for a loss. So whatever the coach said to the D there, they at least came out of that play with it.
Yeah, they picked it up on
But
that one.
they did, a little urgency there, and made the tackle. Second and 13. Second and 13 from the 35-yard line of Monroe. East Jalen Holmes out, calling signal. He fumbles. There we go. There's the fumble. The ball is on the turf. He's running. He's pancaked. Taken down by number 4. Number 4 is Chris Williams. Nice tackle. That's what I was just telling you. East is prone to, they just start making.
Yeah, you just said that. Absolutely exactly what happened.
When they have a long drive, all of a sudden, one play sets them back. And there's that one play right there. Now it's going to be third and probably 20, looks to be almost 23 yards for them on this third down, because they're all the way back to the 44-yard line. I don't know what the coach, Jason Muhammad, told his players, but man, he got to keep doing that. Because, man, they playing much better on those last two plays have been minus yards.
Looks like there's a timeout by East High.
Yes, Easton used the timeout. Okay, 5:23 to go in the first quarter. East is up 8-0. Remember to support high school football, Section 5. Continue to support it. Come on out to the games. Come on and support. It doesn't even have to be the games. Come support some of the plays, the other activities, because it's not only sports. There's theater, there's the drama department. You got a lot of activity going on there. Support these young kids. That's the key to these kids being successful, is giving them support.
Absolutely.
Right, Randy?
Absolutely.
When the parents come out, it makes the kids feel good, and it makes the parents feel good. So it's always good to come out and support the young people, no matter what they're doing at the school. Come out and support them. See their teachers. See how they're doing in school. Check their grades. Make sure things are all right. And it makes life a lot easier. A lot easier for families.
So it looks like we're about to get ready to get started again. Everyone's lined up.
3rd and 23. See what we have. We have Jalen Holmes back in the shotgun. Oh, we got a false start. Looks like a false start there. DeJohn Johnson in the backfield, but looks like he's going to call it on Monroe. Oh, so, okay, so they forced made the lineman jump. Offsides on Monroe.
Well, that's a way to get some of that yardage back.
Exactly. Get 5 yards of it back. 3rd and 18. Boy, Monroe ready. They trying to almost have him jump again.
Yeah, looked like it was going to be a blitz right there.
Roll out. Jalen Holmes rolling out. Throws it down. Oh, he overthrows Freddie Brock. Way overthrew Freddie Brock on that one. Fourth down. Monroe has stopped them. Look like they're going to have to punt. East will have to punt. Now, this would be interesting to see what Monroe's going to do. Look like Monroe bringing out some couple other guys here. They're trying to get their return team out there, and the Tyron Jackson seems to be the guy who's doing it all for Monroe. He's back there to receive the punt.
Well, I think that was a big stop for Monroe because it looks like East was just going to drive down there with no problem.
Mm-hmm.
And then they came out. Good kick.
Oh, flag is down. Oh, let it go. Let it go. Oh, luckily in high school they call it. Once the ball goes into the end zone, they call the plays in high school. But, boy, that was college or something. You can't catch the ball.
Yeah.
You got to let that ball go, let it bounce. But we have a flag, though. A flag was thrown as soon as they hiked the ball. So I don't know if Monroe was offsides or if East was, because the flag dropped as soon as the ball was hiked. So they might not have had enough men up to the line of scrimmage, too. That could be the call on. And I have a feeling it might be on East on this one. Let's see. The referees are discussing it and what they're going to do. No.
Oh, they're going back in to have a conversation about it, so.
Yeah.
All right, here we come with the call.
Oh, too many men on the field. Too many men on the field for Monroe. Wow, you don't have that many men to begin with. You got too many men. Man.
Yeah.
Holy smokes. I thought that'd be the last penalty they end up getting today. but they did get one for too many men. And he's walking off more than 5 yards. Man, he's walking off.
He's walking.
Where's he going? He just walked off almost 15 yards.
Almost 15 for that.
Yeah, that's going to make it fourth and oh, that's a big penalty.
That's a huge penalty. So now we'll see what East decides they want to do.
Fourth
down.
It's still fourth down, and it's going to be maybe 4 yards. They may go for it.
Yeah, 4th and 5.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Oh, that's a big – I didn't realize it's a big penalty here in the high school level.
Yeah. Let's see how they come up, line up for this. If I'm East, I would probably go for it.
Mm-hmm.
And
I agree with you.
That's what it looks like they're going to do.
They're going to go. Legal participation.
15
so here we go. 15 yards on that. 4th and 5. East is going for it. Jalen Holmes is calling out the signals. He gives the number 28, Johnson, and Johnson, I think he stopped.
Yeah, I think he stopped.
I think they stopped him. Jalen Johnson was trying to bull his way through. Monroe got a game plan for him. They grabbed him by his legs and holding on for other guys to get there and help wrap him up. That was a big stop for Monroe. They get the ball with a good drive start from their own 22-yard line or 23-yard line. Be 1st and 10 for Monroe. 5:04 left in the first quarter. Hopefully Monroe can make some plays now.
Yeah, they need to come and they need to mix it up a little bit. I think from what I've seen so far, they've been kind of predictable, handing the ball off in the middle. Couple passes, nothing was called at the time. So hopefully they come out and change it up a bit.
Yeah, they do. That would be a good idea to change it up. Change up just a little bit. So here we go. All right. Back to pass. He's going deep.
Going deep.
Ball is hung up.
This up in the air.
Oh, incomplete.
Incomplete. Number 13, Jonathan Jones, unable to hold on to that.
Yes, that was a poorly thrown pass by Chris Williams. Chris Williams kind of hung that ball. That ball was a wobbly duck out there. He got to get a better grip on the ball and get that ball out, because this guy could have went deeper than that on a play. And because that ball was almost just hung up there. Good coverage. Let's see. Coach Muhammad's calling the plays. Just gave his quarterback the next play. Looked like he must be having trouble with the headset, I think. You think he's having trouble with the headset. It looks like he's talking to the East people about the headset there. Here we go. 2nd down from the 23-yard line. Calling signals is Chris Gibson. Back to pass. Got his man.
Got his man, number
14.
14, Tycho Glasgow.
He's tall too. Tycho is 6'2". 6'2". Tyquill's got some height on him. Look like it's going to be 3rd and 5 from the from the 29-yard line. 3rd and 5. They got to make it to the 33 for the first down. What would you call on this one, Randy?
You know, I haven't seen them go to the outside. You know, I would go ahead and probably pitch it to Tyrone Jackson to the right side. Quick pass.
Got him.
Wide open, number 4.
Nice. That was his best throw so far
That
today.
was a nice throw for Chris Williams. Good catch.
Chris Williams made a nice catch. Chris Williams made a nice catch because Chris Gibson, he slung that ball through there and threw it in between the zone and caught his man in that open space, and that's what you got to do. You got to get that ball in between space. Maybe they'll jump start him and get him playing better now. All it takes is one nice throw, and it'll get you moving. So it's 1st and 10 for Monroe at the Monroe 47-yard line.
And they line up with an empty backfield.
Right on that big E almost. Yeah, empty the backfield. Uh-oh, timeout is called. Timeout. Coach is a little fired up there about that.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit there. He had to catch himself before he go out there and talk to the guys, because obviously he felt they should have known what he was, what the play call was, and yeah, it's, like he said, it's a lot working with these younger players.
Absolutely.
And if you're not familiar with Jason Muhammad, he was the coach at Marshall for many years, and when Marshall had their good teams, their last good teams they had, matter of fact, they had that young man from who ended up playing for Syracuse University.
Okay.
And he was a good basketball player too, but he ended up playing football. I can't think of his name. He ended up playing football for Syracuse and being a good football player. But Marshall always had good teams, good teams. Because that kid was a good quarterback from his freshman year all the way through senior year. He could really. I thought he was going to be the next Teddy Bridgewater before Teddy Bridgewater back then. I mean, he was really good. I got to ask Coach Muhammad what happened with the young man. But yeah, Marshall always had very good competitive football teams over there.
Okay.
And now he's over here at Monroe doing the same thing, working with Monroe and building their program.
So this is a very young team. So this game, this drive right here is really important.
Yes, it is.
They were able at least to pick up a first down. Were able to catch the pass. So it's going to be huge for them to continue to move this ball and drive down the field.
And plus it's 3:53 before the end of the quarter, so it gets them some momentum.
Yeah.
They're building some momentum here.
I would be feeling good about it right now from Monroe.
Yes, indeed. Especially after the way it started. Back to pass, he throws over the middle, wide open.
Well, he had it for a moment. Chris Williams had it, and then it was a nice hit that was put on him, and he dropped that ball. I thought it was going to be an interception for him.
Yeah, I thought so too. I thought it was going to be picked off there. First, I thought Chris Williams had it, and then when he bobbled it, then he took the hit, and the ball was. Luckily, it was not intercepted. That was a good throw. I'm liking Chris Gibson's passing motion now. He's starting to get. You can tell he's starting to get warmed up.
Yeah.
He's getting a lot more accurate with the ball. He's still coming in high, but he's getting a lot better.
And they believe in his arm ability.
Yes, they do. Oh, wow. Screen pass.
Screen pass.
He dumped it to Tyrone Jackson, number 1. Oh, look at this guy.
This guy is gone.
Oh,
Looks
he's
like
gone.
He's make it,
Oh, he's gone. Nice screen.
Down and he scored. Nice play.
That's Tyrone Jackson.
Very
Boy,
nice.
they came right up the middle with on a blitz, and they hit him with the screen pass. And, man, he just took off. Now, that's good. That's coaching. That's where you get good coaching.
That is great coaching.
He came with the right play call. Coach looks more calm down there. He's talking, telling his quarterback good play. He just called the 2-point conversion play. That was nice. That really gonna get Monroe.
Well, now you change the game. You start off the game. East comes down, scores with no problem. Then you turn around and Monroe's not able to do anything. East gets the ball. It looks like they're driving. They have that penalty, and everything changes at this point.
Absolutely. And that's making it happen.
All right, for the 2-point conversion.
Here we go.
No one in the
Spread
backfield.
formation. Throws to Tyrone again. Oh, he fumbled. Oh, he fumbled. Oh, my goodness. Ball rolls out of bounds at the 1-yard line. So does not get the 2-point conversion, but hey, it was a nice play call again. Just wasn't, he just fumbled when he was hit.
Just was not able to hold on to it.
No, he wasn't.
Well, it's 8 East, Monroe 6.
That's my son's comment on
Okay.
Coach Muhammad, because my son worked over at Monroe. Yes, indeed.
He knows him.
He knows him. He definitely does. Yes, indeed. So they ready to. They back in the game. So we have the score 8-6. East 8, Monroe 6 with 3:37 left in the first quarter. Boy, first quarter feels like the second quarter, but it's the first quarter. We have a lot of passing in this game. A lot of passing. So we're seeing what they can do here. Good play calling by Coach Jason Muhammad of Monroe. Great execution by Chris Gibson. You can see, Randy, that Chris Gibson was starting to get comfortable with his passing ability in that drive.
Right. If you compare what he did in the beginning when he had the ball, overshooting people, throwing it too high, and then to turn around on this driver and be able to get the ball to number 1 and go for that touchdown, he's warmed up.
Mm-hmm.
He is definitely warmed up.
He definitely has. He definitely has. He's definitely has warmed up, and now let's see how East responds to this. Because East is used to, and remember, it all happened because East fumbled the ball. They were driving like they were going to get a second score. And here's the kickoff to Jalen Holmes. No, Freddie Brock. Freddie Brock cutting up the middle. He dives ahead for about 3 more yards. He's down to like his own 37-yard line. Nice return by Freddie Brock. And they're good. And once again, an excellent drive start for East at their own 37-yard line. And that's the key. East got to drive the ball, sustain a drive, and not turn it over or make mistakes or get penalties to set them back.
Yeah. I almost want to say, did you jinx them?
I think I did.
Jinx them.
Yeah, because I did. I said, wow, I haven't seen a mistake yet by East. They're doing very well. And you're right, the very next play.
Very next play.
Sorry about that, East. First and 10 from your own 37. We have Jalen Holmes at quarterback. He has Freddie Brock out in the slot. He has Charles, number 28. He has Dejon Johnson in the backfield. Johnson gets the handoff. He runs up the middle. Big boy makes another block. They brought him down. First down, nice
looks
run.
like he's limping, though.
Yeah, he took a shot. You take a helmet to your ankles, that's not a good feeling. I think he's going to have to come out for a minute and walk this one off. Just walk to the sideline. Somebody should see that and say, hey, man, get somebody in there for him. Because you could tell their ankle is a little sore. Yeah. Take that hit. First and 10 at the 47. Well, one thing for Monroe, they're going to soften him up a little bit to see. I don't think you're going to have that as much power coming through that hole on this next carry. First and 10 at the 47-yard line of Monroe. Jalen Holmes calls signals, gives it to number 30. Is that Freddie Brock? It is. Freddie Brock.
Got the flag out.
And a late flag. What do you think that flag's about?
I don't know. I see Coach Muhammad pointing towards East.
Okay. Might be.
Could be a legal block or hold.
Holding. Holding on East. Maybe that's why that play took so long to develop. It took a while for him to get around that corner.
Yeah.
Somebody was giving a block there. But I like what the coaching staff at East is finally doing. I said that in week 1. They need to find a way to get the ball in the hands of Freddie Brock more often. Mm-hmm. And now I'm seeing that they're getting the ball in his hands a lot more often than before, which is great. This is what that's what we need to see. And now, okay, first and 15, first and 20. Here we go. Jalen Rose fakes to Freddie Brock. Jalen Holmes keeps it and picks up a couple yards. He's brought down by number 8. Number 8 made a nice Cameron Thomas. Nice tackle by Cameron Thomas on the play. It makes it about second and 19, second and 18 to go. And just, wow, you're right, Randy, maybe I jinxed them because they've been getting penalties ever since. Or some kind of errors here. They've been getting mistakes here ever since I made that comment a while back. Okay, 2:28 to go in the quarter. Jalen Holmes in the shotgun. He has Johnson in the backfield. He has Freddie Brock back there. gives it to number 1. Number 1 breaks to the outside. That's number 1 is Malik McCray. He get Malik McCray into the game, but boy, I tell you, Monroe's starting to play a lot better. That was a nice stop.
That was a nice stop, and Kieran Curse was able to come through with the help of another member of Monroe and bring him down. So, again, what you see here, though, this could be a momentum change. So this is a huge down, I think, for East High.
Huge down here. They East trying to keep the drive alive, and Monroe trying to get the ball back. Let's see what's happening here. 3rd down, shotgun, 3 receivers to the short side of the field. He coming our way. Throws a short pass. Oh,
it's a little too high.
A little too high there. A little too high for Trey Dollar. He was trying to hit Trey Dollar on that one, but he threw that a little too high.
Yeah, I think if he was able to make that, he would have been able to maybe not pick up the 1st down, but definitely get a little bit closer.
Exactly. He would at least picked up. He might have been able to get another 5, 7 yards possible, and maybe give him a chance on 4th down to go for it.
Yeah.
But instead, they're going to have to pump from their own 45-yard line. Okay, our buddy back there is Tyrone Jackson, back to receive. Nice end-over-end punt. Bounces at the 10, picked up at the 10. Here comes Tyrone coming all the way. Oh, he couldn't. Oh,
that was
he
a great
didn't get the
tackle.
block. Number.
That number.
Wow.
That's hard on the eyes right there. Number
It is.
8.
Those jerseys are tough to see.
Looks like that was number 8, Cameron Thomas.
Might have been number. Hey, Freddie Brock might have been making that tackle, along with number 20, Trey Dollar, in on that tackle for East. East, very good punt. It's inside the 10-yard line at about the 8. We got about 1:21 to go in the quarter. Coach Muhammad calling the play already for Chris Gibson. See what Chris Gibson gonna do on this play. I would suggest maybe getting him out running, getting that ball to number 1, get him going to the outside, away from that heavy defensive presence. Well, it looked like they're giving they're giving C-Ride and them a little rest. Oh, nice. Nice misdirection play. Ball carried by.
That was Chris Williams.
That's who that was, Chris Williams? No, that's number 4.
Yep.
Number 4. All right.
Chris Williams.
Nice run. Nice ball fake. Nice ball fake. He get the ball to Chris Williams. He picked up a 1st down.
Yeah, give him a little breathing room.
Yeah. Wow, that's a nice run. All the way to the 18-yard line.
Yeah, that was a good pickup right there.
1 minute to go in the 1st quarter. East is ahead 8-6 over Monroe. 1st and 10 from the 18. Let's see what Monroe is about to do as we have Chris Gibson calling signals. He hands the ball off again. Picks up a couple yards before he's piled up. Picked up about 2 yards. About 35 seconds to go.
Chris Williams again on that carry.
Chris Williams on the carry. Yeah, they're trying to mix up the run with the pass. That's good. Look like they'll be able to run the clock out and start the 2nd quarter at their own 18-yard line. Yeah, that's look like what they're going to do. They're going to let this clock run down. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be at the end of the 1st quarter. East is up 8-6 over Monroe. Very good, entertaining 1st quarter. And we'll be right back with 2nd quarter action as the clock is runs down to 0. Teams are running down to the other end, and we'll be ready to get that 2nd quarter started. Now, what's the keys, Randy? What do you think East might have to need to do in this 2nd quarter?
Well, I think East has to tighten up on their defense a little bit there. What you're starting to see is Chris Gibson, quarterback for Monroe, starting to get a little loose. So it's going to be important for East to play defense and be prepared for Chris Gibson to open it up a little bit more.
Yes. Gibson got to open it up a little more. Because they're not going to be able to run the ball. They're not going to be able to run the ball all day. They're going to have to throw that ball a little more. Mix the run with the pass.
Yeah.
Maybe some play action in there. Yeah.
And again, if I'm Monroe, I'm feeling good about this right now. You know, we're at East. We're a new team. We don't have as many players as they have, but we're still in the game and we're sticking around.
Exactly. And that's one of the most dangerous things in sports is to stick around in a game that you know the other team could easily be beating you.
Yeah.
But right now you out coaching them and you're out playing them. Now, because it looked like they were going to get run off the field there for a minute there in that first quarter.
Yeah.
8-0. East made it look easy on the first score, and then they've been once again back to the East that we've seen most of the season, making mistakes. But here we are, started the second quarter. Gibson calls signals, back to pass, looping it deep. Oh,
overthrow.
Overthrew his man. Chris Williams tried to hit number 4, Chris Williams, down the sideline. That was a nice safe pass. That was a streak. If he hung that up a little bit for him, he might have been able to make the play.
Oh, he would have been gone all the way if he was able to make that play.
Mm-hmm. So we got third down coming up. Third down coming up. Here we go. 3rd and 10. Let's see what they're going to do here on 3rd and 10. Ball at the 18-yard line. Here we go. 3rd and 10 from the 18. Roll out. He throws again. Oh, he just overthrew the guy. He cut. Nice catch by somebody on the sideline for East. Looked like he stepped. Looked like he wanted to run with it. Then all of a sudden he said, "No, I'm going to throw it," and he just threw a bad pass there. He didn't set his feet, but threw that ball out over the head of his intended receiver. It's going to bring up 4th and 10. And while they're changing, getting on the field, let's say prayers and thoughts for all the people down south there in the Gulf Coast.
Absolutely.
Hopefully that storm, another storm is coming through that area this weekend. Seems like every weekend is a storm coming somewhere.
Seems like every weekend, and it's causing havoc.
So we hope the people in New Orleans and Alabama and Florida will be okay, and hopefully not much damage will occur this weekend from this storm that's coming through. Oh,
looks like that was
partially blocked, but it did get downfield. Chris Gibson punted that ball and was partially blocked. It was tipped at the line, and the ball went out of bounds right around the 40-yard line of Monroe. East going to have outstanding drive start spot here. Let's see, number 62 looks to be a little shook up. Looked like he might get kneed in the leg there. Looked like maybe a thigh as he limped off, and having the trainers take a look at him. That's one thing I notice about these high school teams nowadays. Unlike when we played, they actually have trainers and people come out there with bags and stuff, man.
Yeah.
And come out there and really check you out. Old day, they tell us, just get up off the field, boy. What's wrong with you? Your leg hurt? Man, get up. Man. We need a stretcher. Go get, but that's how it used to be.
Yeah.
Not like that anymore, thank goodness. As much money, a lot of medical and concern for the young people. Nice run, handoff by Jalen Williams. Gives it to big number 28. And that's Dejon Johnson, once again, the 5'10", 230-pound junior. He's only 230 pounds according to this sheet here, but, man, he runs like a lot heavier than 230. He looks like he's like 275 the way he's almost like a bowling ball the way he just goes downhill. Once he gets the ball, he's gonna fall ahead for a couple yards,
well,
no matter what.
It's taking more than one person to bring him down as well.
True. They got to wrap him up. The undersized Monroe team, they got to gang tackle because they got to wrap him up and do the best they can to bring him down. Handoff to him once again. This time they got him at the line. Somebody trying to rip the ball out, but nice tackle by number 70. Number 70 for Monroe. That's Zaki Titus. That's a nice tackle by Zaki Titus. He's been able to get in on that outside. So has number 50. Number 50's been playing a good game, Teron Glasgow, on the defensive side. So he got some guys. They're just undersized, but I think what it is, the East line guys are looking kind of slow getting to the line now. They look a little tired. And Monroe is able to use their speed to get around these guys. 3rd and 4. Jalen Williams barking out signals in the shotgun. He gives it to Freddie Brock. Freddie Brock coming around the short side of the field, gets a block, breaks around the corner, and picks up the first down as he's knocked down right at the yard marker, right at the 30-yard line. I do believe that's a first down. But, man, that was nice blocking there. Coach looked like he's looking for a penalty call there. Coach Muhammad talking to the ref, thinking his man was held there. He's pointing back at somebody. saying the guy was held. But they're not going for it. No flags were thrown. Monroe better hurry, get back on the defensive side of the field. Oh, wait a minute. Somebody shook up, I think. No, timeout. Injury timeout. Referee timeout because one guy is down from Monroe. It looks like number 9, Bruce Stewart, who was a little shaken up. He tried to get off the field, but he went down to one knee right there right in front of the team bench. So they're working with him. This is what Monroe can ill afford to happen, is get worn down and have injuries to a team that's short. Because I'll tell you, they're playing decent ball. They just don't have enough guys.
They just don't have enough guys.
Yeah, that's not, you got to have more players than what they have on the field today. I think they got like 18 players, 18 or 19 players, and that's you definitely. This is a contact sport. Guys get winded. You guys get nicked up. You know, guys got to come out for a few plays and things like that. He's coming off the field. Yeah, he okay. They're talking to him on the sideline. He looked like he might be back in there. Okay, here we go. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. East driving, gives it to Charles Johnson again. Oh, he breaks through the line. And number 12, Jamar Williams made the tackle as he was being run over. Man, he just went down with the guy. He took the grunt of that hit by Dejon. Dejon Johnson might be on his way to a 100-yard rushing day. 2nd and 2. Dejon Johnson, I'll just keep giving it to him. Dejon is showing that he can handle the load. He done shook off that little ankle bruise he took in the last series. And you got number 34 in the backfield too with him, Jaquan Close. Maybe give Close a couple handles, a couple more touches. Oh, high snap, given to Dejon. He up the middle again. 1st down. And there he's taken down. Boy, he's a load to bring down. But, boy, they got him down at about look like around the 13-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 13. They driving, using the clock and running the ball, and they punishing Monroe right now with the running game, with the strong running game.
Well, this has really been all Dejon Johnson for the most part on this drive right here. So, the backfield, number 34.
He's in there.
Come on, close.
Johnson looks a little tired there, so he may not give it to him. Oh, they give it to Close. Close going up the middle. There you go. They got him, stood him up straight up, and they pushing him back. Monroe pushing him back a little bit. We got 8 minutes, 50 seconds to go in the 2nd quarter. East is ahead 8-6 over a gutsy Monroe team here today. Monroe, they're giving it all they got. Let's see what East. Oh, Close is coming out. Somebody's going to replace Close. Looks to be 2nd and 8, 2nd and 7. And we have Jalen Holmes telling number 2, who just came into the game, Andre Jenkins, the tight end, telling him where he needs him at in the formation. And he got his main man right behind him. Dejon Johnson is right behind him. High snap, gave it to Dejon once again, up the middle, push his way, touchdown. Fumble, was that ball loose? No, touchdown.
He already crossed the plane.
He crossed the plane, touchdown.
Touchdown for East.
Nice 13-yard run, 13-yard gallop for him. Dejon showing that he's well on his way to a 100-yard game today. The young man last night ran for 500 and some yards.
500?
Yeah, 511 yards. I forgot to, man, I saw that this morning, and I forgot to bring that those notes. I left some of my notes at the house, unfortunately, but yeah, a young man ran for 500 and some yards. I was like, oh my gosh. 6 touchdowns. Oh, for Hilton.
Every play, he must have touched the ball every play.
He had to. 511 yards and 6 touchdowns against Penfield.
I'm sure he broke someone's record.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. They're going to go for 2. East is going for 2. High snap. Gave it right back to him again. 2-point conversion. Dejon Johnson runs in for the 2-point conversion. 16-6. 10-point lead for East. East is showing you they have a superior running game today.
Yeah, and you know, you can't let him walk in like that. I mean, he literally just walked in and was touched. And that was it. Can't make it that easy if you want to stay in this game.
Exactly. Doing an excellent job. Here we go. Teams are on their sidelines getting ready, prepared to come out for a kickoff. 8:09 to go. What do you think, Randy? What do you think Monroe should do in this series, upcoming series?
Well, if you think about the game, very competitive, right? You had it 8-6, and then East was able to come down on the drive. So now again, you have to get that momentum together. You got to get it together. You got to put together a drive. Second quarter, 8 minutes. Because what you don't want to do is go 3 and out on this right here.
No, you don't.
Because if you do, you give East back the ball. They're finding their momentum, and they're just going to give it to number 28.
Right.
And we just saw what happened with that. So I think you want to take your time.
Yeah, you want to take the time and
put together a drive.
Right.
Take your time, put together a nice, slow drive. Take some of that time off the clock. And, you know, I want to see more from Chris Gibson. Chris Gibson has to make some more connections.
Yeah, he got to really look like he didn't care. He just threw. I mean, not saying not care, but he threw the ball kind of haphazardly in those last 2 plays.
Yeah.
Because they looked like right after the quarter switch changed, they lost their focus a little bit.
Yeah.
Caught by number 4. He ran into his own man, number 13. He gets it. Oh man, he gets outside. Oh no, oh man, nice move.
Nice run.
Runs Chris Williams. Chris Williams ran right up the back of Jonathan Jones, bounced backwards, and then broke. And I think that confused the defenders. And he then went around to the outside and then cut it back inside. And lo and behold, he's all the way up to the 42-yard line. So he got about a good 10, 15-yard gain on that kickoff. Another good drive start for Monroe. First and 10 from their own 42.
Another good drive start. So now it's important. You know, so if I'm Monroe, I would maybe throw some short passes. I would definitely throw some short passes. Again, and you have an open field. Let's not just keep running it in the middle.
Right. Yeah, let's not keep running it in the middle. You got to get this ball down the field. You got to get it farther down the field. Fake. Oh, loss of 1 yard. Loss of 1 yard for quarterback Chris Gibson. He faked to his main guy, Tyron Jackson. Didn't freeze anybody, and unfortunately they came right in on him and threw him for a 2-yard loss. So it's going to be second and probably looks to be 11, 12 yards coming up. Maybe they can roll them out, use some of their speed to get outside.
Yeah.
Outside the containment, which is the line of scrimmage. If they can get outside, don't go up the middle because you see the 2 biggest guys, Bobby Seawright, and them are hankering down the middle of that line. You got to go to the outside. Gibson calls out, barks out signals. Back to pass. His man is there. Oh, nice deflection by Jalen Holmes. Jalen Holmes was all over number 14, Tyquil Glasgow. Knocked the ball away, so it's going to be 3rd and 13 from the 39-yard line. 7 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the quarter, in the first half. We're still in the first half here. We got more fans coming in. As I look over, see the seats, even more seats are getting filled up here. A lot of people out here on the nights. The sun done broke through. Nice weather, Randy. Look like the afternoon's going to be nice.
Looks like it's a beautiful, especially for October.
Yes.
In Rochester.
It makes for a very nice homecoming, too. I think we're going to have a performance of the band at halftime.
Okay.
So that should be nice, too, to see them. They were nice. They walked all the way from down the street. They marched all the way from down the street and came in the middle of the street all the way down and then came into the stadium. Very nice procession. Gibson back to pass. Throws a deep one. Overthrew. Overthrew number 4, Chris Williams. Overthrew him.
Keyshawn Williams in on that tackle.
Yeah. The quarterback, he got to use his legs a little more to get away and maybe, spin away from some of that rush.
Yeah. And
give himself time to more time to look downfield and allow his receivers more time to get downfield, most importantly. Because he has a strong arm. No doubt about it. His arm, he has good arm strength. He's got to work. He's work in progress. He's work in progress. Got to work with him. 16-6, 7:03 to go in the second quarter. Ball, they're about to pump from their own 39-yard line. Monroe, hike is high. There he is. He kicked it down. Ball is bouncing back. All right. Ball is down at the 19-yard line by number 19 for Monroe. Number 19 is Farrell Davis. Farrell Davis with the stop. All right. So we have Farrell Davis there with the stop the ball. So East going to start from their own 19 with 6:53 to go in the second quarter, and we're hey, East can start to put some dominance on these guys. They can take total control of this game if they're able to march down the field. Let's see what they're going to do here.
They have a lot of time on the clock, so it's nothing that you have to rush.
No. First and 10 from the 19. Here we go. First and 10. Quarterback Jalen Holmes keeps it. Oh, he's sacked. Thrown for a loss. Number 70 was in, made a nice stop.
Zakai Titus.
There you go.
With that stop right there.
Nice play, Zakai. Zakai's been playing a good game on the defensive line, as well as Tavon Glasgow, number 50. Those 70 and 50 has really been, they've been playing very hard and they've been making plays. East seems to be taking their time in the huddle. Look like they're letting the clock time run down. Second and 14 from their own 14, 15-yard line. Second and see what they're going to call. Jalen Rose is calling Jalen Holmes. Oh, wait a minute. We got a whistle here. Whistle. Something didn't happen here. Well, we didn't have legal procedure. Randy, we got legal procedure going. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty. That's going to move them back even farther. That moves them back even farther. So they're going to start from their own 10-yard line. Starting from their own 10. Second and 19. Here we go. Second and 10. Fakes the hand. Oh, gave the handoff to him. Oh, he's carrying guys. Jalen Johnson.
Yeah, he carried someone for about a good 5 yards.
He sure did. He gave somebody a ride there on the back. When the first guy grabbed him, got dragged for almost 5 yards. Yeah. But they were able to gang tackle and bring him down. Picked up a good 5-6 yards. Third and about 14. East is just letting that clock run. 5:25 to go in the quarter. They're in control of the game right now, so why not? They're coming out, taking their time, coming to the line. They're going to run the ball. Nope, what we got? Oh, timeout East. East still called time on 3rd and 12. 5:11 to go in the first half. East is up 16-6. Randy, what do you see happening here on this third down play?
Well, you know, again, you're running into that situation. East is in control, 16-6. It would be nice for East to get a first down.
Yes.
They want to continue this. They want to get a first down, continue to take time off that clock. Because if you don't get the first down, then you turn around and you give the ball back to Monroe. So I would like to see Monroe, make a stop here.
Yeah.
Make this game competitive, make a stop. Maybe look to go down and make a nice pass for number 3, Chris Gibson, and get it going.
Right. Let's see if that can happen. See what they can do. Monroe just got to come up big, come up with a stop. See if they can stop him here. With 5:11 left in the quarter, there's plenty of time left in the first half for them to get back in this game. They're only down by 10. They can hopefully get, if they can hold them, they can get a good drive start and be able to try to make some plays. Okay, here we go. 3rd and 12. Jalen Holmes is in the shotgun, talking to his main guy, Dejon Johnson. I think they may hand the ball off to Dejon Johnson once again. Nope. Oh, he fumbled the ball, and it's recovered by Monroe. Recovered by Monroe. 56 or 52, 52, or 50, what's that? 55. 55 recovered it. Felton Henderson coming up. That's really big.
That's huge right there.
Jalen Holmes had trouble with the snap. And then the ball was fumbled, and looked like Holmes couldn't get on the ball quick enough. The defender was able to get there and see where the ball was and dove right on it. Nice play, first down. Now I would give the ball to Tyron Jackson. I would try to do a quick pitch and try to go to the outside and have him run that ball to the outside.
Or even looking for a screen right now. I mean, that screen paid off.
It sure did.
In the first quarter, so.
Yeah, they're going to revisit that. You're right. They got to come back to that. Here we go. Gibson calling signals. Back to pass. Throws. Intercepted. Intercepted by number 1. He's running down the field. And he got some blocks. Oh, man, this guy's exciting, number 1. He's running with the ball.
What was the call?
Malik McCray. Did he go down? Oh, he went out of bounds?
He must have went out of bounds.
Yeah, because he went back to the middle of the field and all of a sudden it was stopped. Yeah. Oh, he stepped out. The ball was thrown too high. His man was there. Gibson's man, number 14, Taquil Glasgow, was wide open. But once again, he overthrew him. He overthrew that ball. He put that ball up a little too high and went off his hand, went off his fingertips. And number 1, Malik McCray, was there. He played it perfectly, got a hold of it, and ran it all the way back, ran it over 50-some yards.
Yeah.
And we have a timeout by Monroe because their guys are gassed. They gassed on that one, running back halfway down the field. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
That was tough. And looking at that play, you know, Tyrone Jackson was to the flank over to the left. He was wide open. An explosive player.
Yeah.
That would have probably broke a couple tackles. But he decided to go long and overshot him, and he comes up with it.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, so coach is out there, Muhammad, talking to his D, trying to see. Now they got to come up a big again with a stop. They don't want to go down any further in this game.
Yeah, and again, you know, when you look at it, you know, being down there that close for Monroe, coming up with that turnover, and then the next play you have that happen, that's tough.
That is. Yeah, you're absolutely right. That's very difficult to have that, to have the ebb and flow of the game, because they definitely had a chance to make something happen.
And you want to make sure that doesn't get into the head of your players. So I think it was a good idea for them to call that timeout, talk to the guys, let them know, you know what, we made a mistake, but we're still in this game.
That's a good point. That's good coaching. Talking to his players, like you said, they're still in the game. Give them a breather. They used up their time. They don't have any timeouts left in the first half, but hey, you needed. That was a good time to use that timeout. Okay, 1st and 10. Off legal procedure on East. Ball is at the Monroe 45, but they're going to back it up at least 5 yards to midfield. Somebody forgot the snap count because all the linemen were up ready to pull, and the quarterback, the ball was not hiked to the quarterback, so that got to be on the offense. 5-yard penalty on East, as I thought. Moved that back 5 yards, and Randy, here they go. East continuing to hurt themselves with a lot of penalties. A lot more penalties all of a sudden. 4:44 to go. 1st and 15. Ball on midfield. Let's see what they're going to do. There we go. 4:44 to go. 1st and 10 at midfield. Let's see, Jalen Holmes calling signals. Lineman getting set. He's back to pass. Looking downfield. Oh, Freddie Brock is down there. He got it. Oh, he's gone for the touchdown. Freddie Brock. Oh, he got in there, but he got knocked down. A late touchdown, Freddie Brock. The Showtime man for East High, the East Eagles. Beautiful pass. That was one of Jalen Holmes' best passes of the season. The young man went up, out-jumped the defender for the ball, came down, and was gone. That's all he needs is a half a step, Randy. Half a step, and he's gone. He didn't even need a half a step. He caught it. Number 9 is a little dejected because he misplayed that pass.
Yeah.
Bruce Stewart. That's why you don't want to leave your feet a lot of times. A lot of times you want to wait for that ball to come down and then knock it away. That's what a lot of these guys don't understand. They'll learn. Let that ball come down. There's no need to go No need to go jump ball. The ball got to come back down. Dalen Johnson runs, and they stopped him.
They stopped him.
Oh, they stopped him very well on that two-point conversion. So he stopped. 4 minutes, 35 seconds to go in the first half. East is up 22-6 here in the first half. So we got 4:35 to go in the first half. Randy, looked like Monroe got to do something here to slow things down. Or speed it up a little bit. Like you said, get the ball to number 1, Tyron Jackson on the short. He don't have to throw deep all the time. He can throw it short. Throw it short, get it to his guys, and let them run. Let them do the running.
I agree. You know, step back. What worked for them in the beginning with the touchdown that they did score was they stepped back really quick, got rid of it, and it was right there.
Right.
Screenplay. So they haven't went back to that yet.
No, they haven't.
So I would look for them to do that more. I would look for them to, I would step back and, you know, again, throw it on the wing to either receiver on the end and let the receiver make something happen.
Absolutely. Like they used to say, if it works, keep working until they stop it.
Exactly.
And it's a short pass too. It's not a dangerous high. It's not a high tight pass where you may be intercepted. You throw that short pass and let your runners go. Yeah, here we go. Oh, I see. Oh, the fans are all into this. Oh, they like Brittle Mars. I see. Okay, everybody getting. There's Tyron Jackson with the run. Tyron Jackson just picked up the punt, the kickoff. Excuse me, kickoff. Oh, wow, he turned the corner. Down, the flag is down. I think we might have Holden back at the 20-yard line on number 13. I think number 13 might have been Holden. That's Jonathan Jones for Monroe. But boy, that Tyron Jackson is very impressive. I mean, his speed, the way he turned that corner, I didn't think he had the edge like that.
No.
But he did. He took it. And they did call Holden on 13, and they're going to move it back from the spot of the foul. So that's going to negate another nice run by Tyron Jackson. He probably would have over 100 yards, all-purpose yards by now if they wouldn't have had some of these penalties.
Yeah.
But I would definitely get the ball to him.
So that's bringing them back pretty far. Oh, at the 20.
The 20. 15.
15?
At the 20, yeah, about the 15.
Yes, 15.
Yeah, you got the soccer field mixed in there too. So those yards all look kind of, when you get around those 20-yard lines, those soccer fields and field hockey fields too. And they play lacrosse out here too. So it's definitely a truly multi-purpose field. And East has a very good lacrosse team. You can see they're getting improvement. There's the screen pass. There you go.
Oh, they were ready for it.
They were ready for, yeah. Well, see, the quarterback here, what I'm seeing now is Chris Gibson is not using his feet at all. When they come in like that, if he moves to the side, you can't stand there like a statue and think you're going to throw the ball over these guys coming at you. If he moves to the right or left, uses his footwork to get away from the rush, then throw the ball. Because so far, I don't see no running ability at all from him. And when you see the pressure came right up the middle, if he would have ran to his right, he could at least got away from the pressure and either ran with it himself or dumped it off to number 1, which would have been the smart move, and let him pick up valuable yardage. 2nd and 10. Gibson hands the ball off to Tyron Jackson. He comes through the hole, breaks through, almost picks up the first, picks up a good 8-yard run. That's nice. And this kid can run inside the tackles too, in between the tackles. That's hard for guys to do. Boy, this Tyron Jackson is, I tell you right now, he's my MVP for Monroe. I mean, he's showing he's all-purpose. He can run with the ball. He can run inside. He can run outside. He can field punts. Man, he's an all-around player. All right, here we go. Third and 2. Look like it's 3rd and 2. And here come Jackson coming. Gibson about to call in signals. Gibson back to pass. Throw. Look at that. High again. Come on, Gibson. Bring the ball down. Got to bring it down, Gibson. You can't throw. And I think his foot. It looks to me his footwork isn't right, because he's not turning and following through. He's throwing a little too high. He's not moving his feet and he's not setting himself. So look, going to be 4th and 2. And looks like Monroe going to gamble and go for it. 4th and 2 with 3:39 to go in the first half. On that play, I would have ran the ball. I don't know if I would have allowed him to throw on that 3rd and 2. But here we go. Looks like they're going to punt. They bringing in they changing their players up. Yeah, they're going to punt. So Gibson looked like he's ready to punt. I would talk with him at halftime about his. Come on, man, you got to throw that ball a little better than that.
Freddie Brock in the backfield for East.
Nice kick, end over end kick. About hitting around midfield. Ball rolls into East territory. Down by number 9. That's Bruce Stewart. He downs it at the 49-yard line. Outstanding drive start for East. Leading East is up 22-6 over Monroe. 3:29 to go in the first half. Let's see, Randy, if Monroe can get enough in them to make another stop.
Yeah, it's going down and making a. If East goes down to score, it puts a stamp on the game. Basically, I believe could put the game away, even though we're only going to be going into halftime.
Yeah, East look like they're in a passing formation. He has Deljon Johnson in the backfield, who I'm sure is close to 100 yards, if not over it already in the first half. And there's a botch up there in the play call. Jalen Holmes ends up keeping it. Looked like he wanted to hand it off to Deljon Johnson, but instead he ends up keeping it and picking up about 5 yards. 2nd and 5 for East.
2nd and 5. Clock is steady ticking.
Yeah, you can see what's going on here, see what they can do. East look like they're trying to run the clock. I think they're going to hand this ball off to Deljon Johnson. 2nd and 7. Jalen Holmes is calling it signals. Hands it to Freddie Brock. Brock going to the outside. And he's brought down by number 1. Once again, I can't say enough about this young man, Tyron Jackson. He actually forced the play. He's playing defensive end on defense. He forced the runner to take it to the outside, and then he still ends up making the tackle. He ends up making the tackle as well on the play.
Yeah, he's all over the place.
Yeah. Usually your linebacker come up and make the tackle after you force it to the outside. But, man, he forced it and made the play. You can't ask for much more than that. 1st and 10. That was a 8-yard gain. First down for East. Jalen Holmes moving up Deljon Johnson. I still say Johnson looked like he's going to get the handoff. Fakes it. Got it. Oh, he picked up a yard, and he's brought down. Number 70 brings him down. Zakiah Titus makes the tackle. Very nice tackle there. Brought him down, and it's going to be 2nd and 10. Going to be 2nd and 10 coming up. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10, Randy. What we got? Back to pass. He's looking deep downfield. Oh, he got a man. He throws it. There you go. Knocked away.
That was a good breakup by number 13, Jonathan Jones.
That's what I'm saying. You wait for the ball. You don't have to jump. Let the ball come down. If you're Jalen, and that was our quarterback who was running deep on that play, Jalen Holmes, because he had a different quarterback in on that play. But if you remember Aaron Williams, that's where he got into trouble at. He got into trouble on plays like that. He got into trouble jumping, going after balls. Instead, let the ball play you. Let the ball come down, and then make the play on the ball like 13 just did. The ball came down, bam, he just swatted the ball away. Made it look real easy. Nice play, Jonathan Jones. That's how you do it. Let that ball come down. You don't have to jump for it. Okay, here we go. 2nd and 10. 3rd and 11. 3rd and 11 from the 40-yard line. Jalen Holmes, now he's back in quarterback. He's back to throw. Oh, he got all day. He's looking downfield, and it's almost intercepted.
Almost intercepted.
And that was, different quarterback was in. Kenny Wilson, number 6. Kenny Wilson, number 6, was in. I was going to say that ball would look different. It was a different trajectory on those last 2 passes. He has a stronger arm than Jalen Holmes. That was Kenny Wilson, number 6. Nice throw, Kenny, on both of those. He had all day. You notice how he was in the pocket?
Yeah,
he looked real comfortable.
I thought for a minute he was going to run, but then he saw a break for the ball and shot it, but it was broken up by Bruce Stewart.
And he's the punter. Kenny Wilson just punted, did a quick cut. And there's my guy, picked it up. and he goes out of bounds. Nice move. He ran out of bounds with 1 minute and 4 seconds left. East now can come after the quarterback because you know Monroe probably going to try to pass and try to get down the field as quickly as possible with only 1 minute and 4 seconds left in the first half. They got a chance to make a play here and see what happens. We're looking forward to the halftime band, the marching band. They look pretty good coming in here today. They were nice coming into the stadium to kick off homecoming. So I look forward to them at halftime. Everybody look forward here in the stadium. Look forward to them at halftime.
So, George, what do you do? You're Monroe. You're down 22-6. Minute and 4 seconds left. What do you do?
I like you said, I would come out with a screen. I would let them rush, hit number 1, Tyrone Jackson on the screen just to get me some yardage, and to give them a chance to break it. Oh, they shorthanded. Boy, for a team with a short amount of players, how do they keep not having enough guys on the field?
I know.
Come on, man. You gotta know you on the field. Number 12, man. Number 12 was sleeping there. Jamar Williams just put his helmet on and got out there. Oh, okay, there we go. Running up the middle. There you go. All right, get on up. Let's go. See if they can get another play. With 54 seconds left, they stand at the line. 2nd and 10. I would try, instead of handing the ball to him, I would try and get it to him. Get it to him, really. Fake. They're giving it back to him again. Oh, he breaks up the hole. That's our Tyrone Jackson. Oh, he goes down. I think he got first down. Somebody shook up. Number 5 is shook up. Number 5, and that's Jalen Holmes on the defensive side of the ball. He's a little shook up because I think he took the full brunt of tackling Tyrone Jackson. Tyrone Jackson really fell on him when he was bringing him down. So I think he got the wind knocked out of him a little bit there as the way he's motioning there on the ground. So they come to see about giving him some wind, get some wind back in him. That just shows you that Tyrone Jackson, he's a tough little kid.
Yeah.
He's hard to bring down. They brought him down there, man. He landed right on the kid. So they get the ball to the right guy, but they need to throw the ball to him.
Exactly.
Give some space. Give him some space and let him be able to make some plays after he's been given some space.
Exactly.
Right now he's not getting the space. In his 3rd and, or is it first down? 2nd, I can't see where the ball, that was at the 31-yard line in his 30. So it's going to look like 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3 with 31.6 seconds left to go in the first half. The sun is out. The field looks great. If you're watching this on TV, it's a sun-drenched field. It's a beautiful day. I mean, I'm looking back up in the hills over there. Look like we're in the Rocky Mountains almost over there. What's those hills over there? Boy, that's over there by Cobb's Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other side of Cobb's Hill. Boy, it's really pretty to look over at the, what do you call almost mountains.
Yeah, this is a beautiful stadium, though.
Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Yes, indeed. As we have a water break, we're all saying thank you on the air because the water just showed up, which is excellent. Every time water shows up is great. We always enjoy that. And we're enjoying a good contest here. And hope you at home is enjoying this game. If it's today or if it's during the week when you're watching this game, it's always good to support Section 5 sports. It's always good to watch Section 5. And they got a lot of good sporting teams here in the Monroe County and City of Rochester, especially City of Rochester area. 3rd and 3. We got our quarterback, Chris Gibson, in the shotgun with his favorite target, Tyrone Jackson, to the left of him or to the right of him. And we got 3 receivers on the outside. I don't know. I would go with a quick toss to number 1. Back to pass. He rolling out. Get away from one guy, and he's sacked. He's sacked. He doesn't have quick feet. That's his footwork is very slow. That's Chris Gibson, but he's giving 100%. I like he's giving a good effort, but he just doesn't have the foot speed because that ball he should have been just handed that ball right there, tossed it over to number 3, number 1, Tyrone Jackson, and tried to make something happen.
Yeah.
Looks like we got 14.3 seconds left. East might have called timeout. East look like they just called timeout.
So that was a good tackle by number 32, Dasani Constantine. Got in there with no problem.
Yeah, no problem. That's the problem. They definitely need some lineman help there. Some linemen to help them improve. It's one thing Monroe might need some help in with their linemen, getting some help on that line. And remember, You can always, I'm George Redney from Challenger Community News. You can always pick us up. Challenger Community News, largest weekly African-American newspaper here in Rochester. Pick us up weekly. And you can also go online to thechallengernews.com to read my sports column there on a regular basis. We have Randy Scott here with us. Randy, how's things going?
Things are going pretty good, George.
All right.
Thanks for asking.
And we have 4th down, and they're going to punt. Let's see what happens here. Looks like we're going to have a punt coming up. Gibson is back in punt formation. He catches the ball, kicks it up high. Nice high kick. Let that ball roll. Just let it roll. Don't even touch it. Let it roll. Let that ball roll. Let that clock run. Yeah, make the referees call time because you want the clock to run. 5.2 seconds left. Let's see what we're going to have here, what East is going to do. See who he has coming out at quarterback. With 5 seconds left. East is leading right now, 22-6. Monroe is trying to see what they're going to do, what kind of options they have. At halftime, go into the locker room and see if they can come out and be explosive. They got to try to be explosive in this second half. We got 5 seconds left. Here they come. East breaks the huddle. We have number 6 in at quarterback. That's Kenny Wilson. Kenny Wilson at quarterback. Kenny Wilson is now up to the line. He's calling signals. He's going to have DeJohn, probably hand the ball to DeJohn Johnson. That's what I think this play is going to be. He's calling signals. No, he's going back to pass. Oh, look, he escapes. Oh, no. He did escape. One guy escapes another. 2, 3 guys, they got him. They're going to finally wrestle him down around the 38-yard line. And that's it, folks. That's the end of the first half. We're going to be right back with the second half. It's halftime, and we're going to have the fine marching band is coming up. We're going to have the marching band come up and take over during the halftime.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Pride of Rochester Marching Band has been in existence since 2014, starting as a parade band. In 3 years, the Pride has grown and now making Rochester City School District history by being the first marching band to put on a field show. The Pride of Rochester Marching Band consists of approximately 40 students from East, Soda, Monroe, Wilson, Hope Hall, schools number 1, 5, 7, 15, 17, and 28, 42, 45, 52, and 54. Our field show this year is entitled 80s, 90s, and Today. You'll feel the nostalgia as we take you through some of the greatest musical decades. Feel free to dance and sing along. The Pride of Rochester Marching Band is under the direction of Rebecca M. Fox. The assistant director is Allison Schmidt. Visual instructor is Mike Hillman. Wind directors are Todd Dennis and Enrico Urchi. Battery instructors are Scott Weber and Tyrell Carver. Color guard instructors are Allison Burchell and Allison Schmidt. The Pride of Rochester Marching Band would like to thank Dominic Picard, Director of Arts, for his continued support. We'd also like to thank the Rochester City School District Superintendent Barbara Dean Williams, East Superintendent Dr. Sean Nuns, Executive Director of Rochester City School District Health, Physical Education, and Athletics Carlos Cotto. Athletic Director Eric Robinson, Principals Marlene Blocker and Dr. Tanya Wilson, the East Custodial Staff, and Bia Pipa. Special thanks to our volunteers, Alex Blotzer and Cam Lewis. Lastly, thank you to our Pride parents who would not be able to do it without all your support. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the Pride of Rochester Marching Band.
Are we getting close? Getting close to the second half. Boy, this is a good one here. Oh, okay, here we go, tie. We're getting close to the second half. Kickoff. See what we have here. Okay, replay's not working right today. Okay, no problem that replay is not working today.
Right, they used to do replay on here?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
I
that's
was
what I'm used to
looking
seeing.
for it. Yeah, I was like,
That's why I keep looking. Like, wait a minute. Okay, yeah. We're getting it in here today, though. Oh, this breeze feels good.
I know.
I had that sweater on. I had to take that sweater. I was wondering what was up. I had to take that sweater off. There we go. Now we back. I left the house this morning. It was freezing, man. Yeah. The wind blowing. But now, everybody, it's turned in, ladies and gentlemen, it's turned to a beautiful afternoon. I mean, a beautiful sunny afternoon here today. You got very nice weather. The sun is out bright. People are here. People at the concession stand. Remember, it's not going to have to be football. Just support not only East High School, but support all the Rochester City School District schools. Because it means a lot to the kids to have you here. Hey, we can't go without the clock man. We got to have the clock man here to kick it off.
Yeah, the clock man is missing in action.
Man got the cart. There we go. We're getting ready for this second half, everybody. But remember, please support Rochester City School District schools and the students. If it's a play, if it's a sporting event, just come out. Even if you don't have kids in the district any longer or never had kids at all, just come out and just support it and enjoy. You'd be surprised how much fun you have going. And the price of a ticket, only $5 or $10 to see some excellent entertainment and see students that are on the go. Right, Randy?
I agree with you 100%.
Up and coming kids. Your kids were City School District kids, right?
Yes.
What school did they attend?
Madison.
Madison, right.
Madison High, and school number 4. And I attended high school. Actually, I attended Monroe High School when it was a mix with the School of Arts.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
okay.
School of Arts. So,
I remember that. I remember when Monroe was the School of the Arts. I remember your principal, too. I can see that guy who was the principal. I can't call his name. I saw him in the airport earlier this year. I said, hey, I remember you from the School of the Arts days.
Yeah, I never got sent to the principal's office, so I can't remember the principal's name.
Oh, really? Oh, that's good. That's good. I know your family was very happy with you.
Yeah.
There we go. But we're getting ready for the second half. But yeah, if you've never been sent to the principal office, that's even a good thing. That's even good.
Yep, trying to stay out of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Get that education is what
That's right.
the most important
And
thing.
get involved in activities.
Yes.
After school activities and programs and things of that nature. That's what you want to do. In fact, you used to have a TV program on, right?
I used to have a TV program on called Hip Hop Alley. Used to be on RC TV.
Mm-hmm.
Ran for a couple of years. Very exciting, very popular show. Used to show hip hop videos, meet a lot of celebrities, tape a lot of concerts. It was an absolute cool experience.
Exactly. And they're doing very well here. That's why the program was really good. That's a good program. Very well-known program that helped that kept things going here in the positive direction here in the community.
I always want to be positive.
That's right. And the young people are still quite positive.
Always want to be positive and doing something in the community.
Yes, indeed. Oh, I even hear you better now. Okay, we just got that technical
mic check. There
yes,
you go.
Indeed. Oh, that's very good. So it's always good. So that show was on for a couple of years, and that just shows you get experience. And now these young kids here, you got the school district with the communications department with a TV studio downtown.
Mm-hmm.
You got East here now with productions, and thanks to Todd Hall and his staff, they're getting things going here, and you're being able to be involved. And the kids are getting firsthand knowledge where we had to get internships.
Absolutely.
To go downtown and work at an actual studio. But now these kids are getting it in high school, which is amazing.
Yeah, that's amazing, and it's very important because opportunity is very important. And you want to be able to have things placed in front of you, giving you that opportunity to know that you can do something different.
Right. And knowing you can give you the confidence. So when you do get to a TV station, it doesn't have to be in Rochester, New York. It could be in Kalamazoo or somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, down south somewhere. You don't know where. But when you get the opportunity, you're already comfortable with the equipment because you've already worked at it in high school.
Absolutely.
You can't beat that. You can't beat that. You continue on. That gives you that. Nothing like hands-on experience.
Right. And they give you that advantage because when you go off to college, you know, a lot of the students that are already there already have this opportunity in front of them.
Right.
So you want to be able to get there and be prepared as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely. As we prepare for the second half, looks like Monroe's going to be kicking off to Monroe's going to kick off to East. And where's our clock guy? Is our clock guy? Where did he go?
He was here for a moment, then he.
Where did our clock guy go? We got to get the clock ready to kick it off.
I don't know if
the
they know. The
know.
referees know that.
No, they sure don't know. They not, because they usually look up here to say, hey. He said, get the clock. Yeah, 'cause he just signaled up here.
Okay.
Good. We got our backup man right here. There you go. Kick it off. The kick is off. The ball is rolling. It's going to go. No, it didn't go out of bounds. It picked up by number 20, and he's tackled out of bounds at the 24-yard line. Nice kick by that kicker there. That ball looked like it was going straight out of bounds.
Yeah.
And instead, he made the tackle of number 20. Number 20, Trey Dollar. Trey Dollar was tackled there on the way. So a very nice tackle. They're going to have a drive start of their own 25-yard line. And just close that door right there. Thank you. Yeah, we got first down at the 24. First down at the 24-yard line. Good drive start for East. You got number 6 in at quarterback, Kenny Wilson. Kenny Wilson is in at quarterback. He's calling signals. There he takes the snap, runs right up the middle. Oh, man, he goes, nice run.
That was a nice run.
Good blocking, good straight ahead blocking. Looked like he picked up about a good 7-8 yards, I would think. He's down at the 32-yard line. He's going to make it 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2 from the 38. Looked like our scoreboard guy must have went on high. I don't know. He's on strike or something. Disappeared. Yeah, where'd our guy go? Yeah. All right. 2nd and 8. Here we go. 2nd and hands off to Johnson. Johnson breaks one tackle, breaks another around the corner, and he's tackled. He brought down at about the 40-yard line. First down, nice pickup. I know I don't have the stats nearby, but he got to be over 100 yards. I would think he. Wouldn't you think he's over 100 by now?
Oh, definitely. He's got a lot of touches today, and he's doing well. He's picking up those tough yardage.
Yes, he is. He's running in between the tackles, and he even had a little burst on that one. Okay, here we go. First down at their own 40. The East Eagles moving left to right. Got Kenny Wilson at quarterback. Got his main man back there, Deljon Johnson, in the backfield, looking like he wants more. He wants to carry that ball some more. Fake to him. Run by Kenny Wilson. Kenny Wilson got some speed, man. Oh, my goodness.
And
some jump.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice cut there. He followed the fullback, Deljon Johnson, right up the middle, and then he broke it to the outside and was tackled 12 yards later for another first down. East looked like they came out with their game plan of running the ball.
Yeah.
They don't need to pass it right now. They can they're wearing this Monroe team down. And we had an extra long halftime with the band today. Usually the halftime doesn't seem to be as long, but it seems a little longer today with the band, which is being homecoming, which is cool. But
yeah, the band did a pretty good job.
They did. And that's another thing you can get involved with here at East. You can get in the band. Nice tap. Oh, man, look at that. He's still running.
Running hard.
Man, this young man. He took a shot from number 55, Felton Henderson, and it looked like he carried Felton about 3 yards down the field.
Yeah, and if you notice, again, they will hit him one time. He's able to pick up at least 2 or 3 more yards after that.
Yes, it's beyond the tackle. Yards after contact is amazing today. This young man right now is my offensive player, is my East player of the game right now, because he's been doing it. Jalen Holmes is back in the game as a wide receiver. Kenny Wilson is now quarterback. He's calling signals. Freddie Brock is in motion. He fakes Freddie Brock, gives it to the big man, and Johnson is tackled by 54. Karan Curse made a nice tackle. these guys, they smart. They're going down low on him.
Yeah.
Because you got to go low on a guy like that. He's too big up top. If you hit him up top, he's gonna punish you.
I'm sure there was a conversation in the at halftime of how to tackle him.
Exactly.
Go low.
Go low on him. Okay, we have third down. Third and probably looks to be 9 yards. 3rd and 9. Okay, he's calling signals. Kenny Wilson calling signals. Gave it right to Brock. Here come Brock around the corner. He's pushed out of bounds. I think he's short. Oh, yeah, he's well short of the first down. But once again, number 1, Tyrone Jackson, forced him to the outside. Man, that young man, I'll tell you, he's not making the plays, but he's forcing the plays, which is really helpful in stopping, because for him to force him to the outside like that, that forced the other defenders to come over, and he ended up running out of bounds. And they're going to go for it on 4th and 3, 4th and a long, 2.5 yards. East look like they want to dominate and keep control of the ball. Here they come, 4th down. Boy, we got another big guy in there. Man, number 2 is in the backfield, Andre Jenkins. He's set up like he's a tight end. He's back there. Man, I think they're going to go with a handoff to Johnson. 4th and 2.5. Wilson calling signals. Got it. No, Wilson going to run with it himself and picks up the first down. Picks up about 5 yards. Picks up about 5 yards. So it's going to be picks up about 5 yards. And it's going to be first down at the 35-yard line of Monroe. East is content on running the football. They're content on running the football. First down at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10. 1st and 10 from the 35. Okay. We got Kenny Johnson there calling Kenny Wilson. Oh, we got flags everywhere. Flags everywhere. Looks like we're going to have a legal procedure on East. So we're going to take that 5 yards back and see what we're going to have here. 1st and 15. Okay.
Would I back them up a little bit?
Back them up just a little bit. But they seeing the key now is running the football. Randy, look like they see that's what they want to do. They got a big lead. Keep Monroe off the field. Then already ran about almost 5 minutes off the clock in the 3rd quarter. 1st and 15. Here come Brock in motion. He gives it to Brock. He's going around the corner. Picks up 2-3 yards. Oh, we got a flag coming in late. Late flag. Might be a holding. Yep, holding. I think it's on 78, Seawright. Yep, look, Seawright is shaking his head, talking about it's not me. And no, they called it on him. They got him. That's how you just look at the lineman and see who looked guilty. In this case, he was arguing with the ref.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't do that. But they're going to mark off this holding penalty against East on the offensive lineman, Bobby Seawright. So they're moving it back. A good 10 yards. Should be right in the middle of the E. So if you're watching this game on TV, that ball is set right in the middle of the E. Beautiful facilities here. This complex is very nice. Looks almost like a college complex.
It does. It's very nice.
Baseball diamond over there to your left.
Yeah.
Brand new softball diamond to the back there to the left. They just installed that last winter.
Okay.
And as a matter of fact, I'm an umpire, so I umped on that field a few times, and the field is beautiful.
Okay.
Beautiful field. So the city is coming up. They got nice new facilities. Franklin got a new football field. It's coming along. Wilson has a new field. So they're really upgrading the schools in their product. Back to pass. Going deep. He is.
I don't know.
Let's see what we got here.
Interception.
I think they call it interception.
Interception.
For Tyron Jackson. They're going to give it to Tyron Jackson.
Yeah.
Back in the day, the Ty used to go to the offense, right? But Tyrone Jackson came up big. That's my player of the game right there for Monroe. Nice interception. So they get the ball back.
They get the ball back. And they're arguing about it because he feels like he called it for East, but I don't know. I think
the referee made the decision on who looked like they had more possession of the ball. And I think the defender did have it.
I think the defender had it first.
He had enough of it to warrant them giving it to Monroe.
Yeah.
He hung that ball up because he had him beat.
Yeah,
He hung it up a little too much. Kenny Wilson just put a little too much air under the ball on that particular pass. So now here we are, 1st and 10 for Monroe at their own 18. Looks like their own 18-yard line. Their own 18. 1st and 10. Now, what will you look here, Randy? Would you get the ball in the hands of Tyron Jackson? Or?
I think you have to get the ball into the hands of Tyrone Jackson. He's, as you stated before, so far the MVP I would call for Monroe. And he's a fast and explosive player. So
Yes, he is. He's very fast, very explosive. I would get it to him or also drop it off to someone there. What's going on? Are they talking to the East head coach about the call there, about what's going on? The East coach sees Coach Militello seems to be very upset with the call, thinking that his guy had the ball. But come on, Coach, we want to get this game in. Let's get back into playing football. We done heard your side of the story, and the referee done decided it. And it's Monroe's ball, 1st and 10 from the 18. Let's see if they haven't done a bubble screen either.
no,
They got 3 receivers there to the outside. I'm just wondering why Monroe isn't trying, because he got a strong enough arm. He can gun the ball right to him, do a bubble screen, and see if they can break one for, because they need some big yardage plays. With 7 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter, he's giving it to Jackson. Jackson breaks it around corner. He's coming down the sideline and gets out of bounds after picking up a 1st down. Very nice run for Tyron Jackson. And I'm sure he has over 100 yards, all-purpose yards, in today's game, because he's a tough little kid. And he is a senior too, so they're going to miss him on this team. But whoever gets him on the next level, I tell you, if he goes to a Brockport or somewhere Division I AA or Division II or III level, you got yourself a football player, because he's definitely a hard-nosed, physical runner. Okay, Gibson in the shotgun. Gives it right to Tyron Jackson again. Same play. Turns the corner again. Picks up about 5-6 yards. And he lowered the shoulder on Jalen Holmes there. Jalen Holmes knocked him out of bounds, but not after he picked up another quick 7-8 yards. So it sounds like Coach Muhammad listened to me at halftime saying, put the ball in this young man's hands.
absolutely.
But now throw it to him. Do some dump off, some screens and some jump off passes to this young man so he could get away, so he could get some space. And also allowed Tyquil Glasgow, number 14, and also Jonathan Jones, get them involved. Because if he gets those guys are pretty tall too. Get them involved in it too. You got number 7 out there too, Ronald Barr Cooper. Ronald Barr Cooper looked like he wanted to do something. He's at the line of scrimmage. He's ready. They're in the shotgun formation. Gibson calling signals. Back to handoff inside, outside. Is he going outside? Nope. He's caught for a loss there. They look like they ran the same play, but this time to the other side, and Andre Jenkins made the tackle. East is running a 4-3 defense. Their linebackers are penetrating. They got big defensive tackles, and Bobby Seawright. He's a junior. He's 320 pounds. You got Jakir Williams. He's 330 pounds, 164, 163 respectively in height. And these guys are huge. They're huge. So I wouldn't be running the ball too much to their side of the field. I would continue to go opposite side of the field in order to free their guys up. It's going to be 3rd and 7, 6:03 to go in the 3rd quarter. Let's see what they're going to do here. Gibson calling out signals. He fakes he handed the ball. Whoa, man. Wow, that was like a tidal wave.
Yeah, they were ready for that play.
They were. Why is he calling the same play? I do not know. Why won't they fake it to him and get the ball? Why won't they fake it to him and allow him to roll out and throw the football? I just don't get it. You can't run the same play over and over again, and that's what Monroe did. Coach Muhammad, you got to flip the script a little bit, and dig deeper in that playbook. Get some screens and some bubble screens. Going to your wideouts, to your to Tyron Jackson. Well, it's going to be 4th and 14. 4th and 12, and they're punting the ball away. Gibson is in punting formation. He receives it, kicks it high, end over end punt, pushes East players back a little bit. The ball is down. No. You can't throw him down. The whistle did blow. Good play, good sportsmanship. He didn't throw him. Joshua Parche for East was Joshua Porcher was trying to run with it. Good sportsmanship by Monroe. The whistle did blow. So we got 5:03 to go in the third quarter. East is up 22-6. Ball is at the East 33-yard line. Another good drive start for East. What do you think East is going to do now, Randy?
Well, if I'm East, I think I'm in a commanding lead right now. I wouldn't do anything too foolish. I would keep running the ball.
Yes.
I would keep running the ball, keep taking the time off the clock, and Dejon Johnson would be the guy I would continue to go to.
Dejon?
Yes.
Yeah, just keep giving them the ball.
Keep giving the ball.
All right. Let's see. Here we go. We got Kenny Wilson in at quarterback. I don't know why they came up with these purple jerseys with the gold numbers, man.
Because they weren't thinking about us.
They wasn't thinking. No, they wasn't. That's a good answer.
Yeah.
Best answer I've heard all season. Oh, my goodness. That's a nice run by Kenny Wilson. He followed his blocking. He picks up a good 7-8 yards. Moving that clock. Look like it'll be second and 3 or 4. They're giving Tayshawn, man, he got blood all over his jersey. He's playing hard. Man, that young man played hard. He's giving a good effort at Tyron Jackson.
Yeah.
Playing very hard out there. He deserves a well-earned break. We got Kenny Wilson. Kenny Wilson at quarterback, calling signals. Got it. He kept it. Runs up the middle. Picks up the first down. Took a nice shot there by number 55 from Monroe. Felton Henderson. Felton Henderson is still playing. Felton hasn't given up yet. And that's one thing, Monroe hasn't given up.
Yeah.
They coming out there, they playing hard. They hitting people hard. And they making plays.
Well, at the end of the day, you don't want to be embarrassed either.
No, you don't.
You don't want to be embarrassed, so they're still in the game.
Mm-hmm. Here they go. Okay, flag down. Look like it might be illegal procedure on East as Freddie Brock, the human highlight reel, comes around the corner. Picks up about a nice 5-6 yard gain, but it's going to be all for naught. 2 men were moving at the same time. They're going to bring it back. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty on East. So that's coming back. They're going to march off that penalty. 2 men were moving at the same time. And since we're not playing in Canada, this is not the Canadian Football League. That's a penalty here in the United States. It's a penalty in American football. So they're going to bring that back, 5 yards back. There we go. See the city's athletic director, Carlos Cotto, is here today. Seeing everybody, saying hello to the people here at East. Carlos has done a fine job down there at Central Office as the overall athletic director for the Rochester City School District schools and programs. Continuing to grow the programs and getting more and more sports and opportunities. Now they have lacrosse.
Okay.
Lacrosse just started this past year, and I think you're going to see some very good lacrosse players come out in the next couple of years from the city school district teams. I think they're going to have some good teams coming up soon. Maybe not this coming season, but watch for them in the next few years.
Oh, that would be great.
So I want to thank the Rochester, not the Rochester Rhinos, but the Rochester lacrosse team. Thank them for donating some of the equipment to the city school district so that the kids can have the proper equipment to play the sport.
All right.
And that's all you need. You need people giving and giving back and donating and people getting involved. That's the key. Right, Randy?
I agree.
People got to be involved. 1st and 10. Ball is at the East 44-yard line. Excuse me. High snap, but Kenny Wilson got it, and he's brought down by 55. 55 is playing an outstanding game defensively. Felton Henderson. He got him right away, and looked like we got Holden. Yep, oh boy, East is really taking a lot of penalties here. They're slowing this game down with these penalties. So this is Holden. Look like this is going to be a 10-yarder. Tell you, if they get away from these penalties, they could be such a much better team.
Yeah, you mentioned that earlier.
That's been their MO all season.
A lot of penalties. And as of today, it repeats itself.
Right. Unfortunately, they're winning this game. But that's why they have a losing record, because you can't take penalties against good teams.
Exactly.
You can't. It's hard to win because you're defeating the purpose. Okay, we got Kenny Wilson out at wide receiver. No, that's Brock at wide receiver. Kenny Wilson is still quarterback. There's Kenny calling signals. They're pointing at where the blitz is coming from. There is high snap. He got it. He throws it deep, and it's incomplete. Knocked away. Knocked away by number 13, Jonathan Jones. Jonathan Jones got his hand. He tried to intercept it, but then he just did the smart thing of knocking it away.
Yeah.
Because he definitely didn't want the offensive receiver to have any opportunity of catching that pass. And that's what you got to do. You got to knock that ball down. You got to make those plays. And it's beautiful.
You got to make those plays, but you also got to come up with that catch. I mean, he had 2 hands on it.
He did.
So it's something that you definitely want to come up with in a game like this.
That's true. You're behind, and you need the ball too. So you could have gambled, and he could have gambled a little more on that one. Just went for the ball and tried to pull it in. Okay, here we go. 2nd down. Kenny Wilson calling, gives it to Johnson. Johnson barrels up the middle. Man, he just rolled up the middle for 8-9 yards. So it's going to make it 3rd and about 11. As Johnson ran hard once again. Johnson showing us that he's very durable. He's out there playing hard. 2 minutes and 18 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. East is up 22-6. Kenny Wilson calling signals once again. Kenny looking around, making gestures. He's calling signals. Hands off to Johnson once again. Oh, man, Johnson stepped over one guy, couldn't step over the second one, and about 4 or 5 Monroe defenders making the tackle. Nice play. That's one thing. The Monroe team is well coached. They're not missing a lot of tackles.
No.
They're just undermanned in the sheer number of players that they have on the team. But the guys they have on the team, they're playing football. They're not giving up. They're playing hard. Look like a punt. What's that you pointing out?
It looks like there's going to be a flag on a play. 54 was trying to get off the field. East was smart enough to go ahead and hike it.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. And 54 is for Monroe right now. Teron Karras is on the ground, look like he's in a little bit of pain.
Yeah, look like an ankle maybe. It looked like maybe twisted his ankle or something.
Yeah.
And you see that. You see a lot of ankles on these turf fields.
Yeah.
Guys twist their ankles a lot on this turf.
Yeah.
That's why I prefer grass. I'm a grass guy. I like when they play on grass, but I understand with the cost and with the amount of sports activities you have, you can't play lacrosse and soccer and field hockey and field sports on these on grass fields. They just get tore up. They always get torn up, especially when our climate here, when it's rainy, wet weather, high rain, and the fields are muddy, and it's you get better traction. So I understand why a lot of these schools have gone to the turf fields just to be they picked the flag up. So maybe they're saying he got off the field in time.
No, one of the coaches from Monroe was pointing to the fact that he was trying to get off the field, but he was hobbling off the field. He couldn't make it to the sideline in time.
The referees could have blew the whistle because he was injured.
Yeah, so I think that's what the argument was. And so they went in, had the little huddle, and came up with that decision that they're going to pick that flag up.
And that's good.
Yes.
That's good. No harm, no foul. Because you're right. They could have called, the referee could have stopped the play and allowed it since an injured player.
Yeah.
And he's right. He was getting, and then he was seeking medical attention on the sideline.
Yeah.
And you see that the lady with the bag there, that's one of the medical personnel they have now.
Okay.
Yeah, they takes care of both teams. Come out, make sure that the players, if they're injured, they come right out, and she comes right out with the medical bag and the equipment and be able to help these players out, which is beautiful. Not like the old days.
Yeah.
We had to gut it out back in the day. Man, we even had those wooden stretchers, man. They throw somebody up on a wooden stretcher in a minute and walk you off of there.
What was that, 1960?
77.
Okay.
Yeah, felt like the 60s, but no, 76.
I was born in the 70s, so that's what I was trying to figure out.
Oh, okay. No, they still had the wooden stretchers when I played in 77, 78.
Okay.
Man, oh, man. Man, when you hear them say, bring the stretch, no, I can get up, coach. Are you sure? I heard, but got up, man. Got up. Got nailed, got blindsided on a crackback block. Man, I saw stars all day long. I'm like, man.
It must have been bad. You still remember it?
I still remember, yeah, man.
The 70s,
I'm on the bus ride back. I was just sitting there like Tweety Bird with stars around. Hey, is you all right? I said, no, the game, we're going to start the game, right? No, man, game over, man. You're on the bus. So that was back in the day. Back to pass. Gibson throws it over the middle. Oh, nice defensive play by number 5, Jalen Holmes. Man, he cut right in front of number 4, Chris Williams, and knocked that ball away. He didn't interfere with him, made a nice defensive play. Looks like it's going to be 2nd and 10 from the 28-yard line. 2nd and 10 from the 28. Here we go. The crowd is still excited. The crowd having a great time. This is homecoming, so they got a lot of activities going on here at East. If you didn't make it out here, you really missed something today. They got a lot of activities. People having a good time. People talking, reminiscing. You can tell some people haven't seen each other in a while, and it's almost like a reunion going on here today at East High School. East High School's alumni and reunion day. Back to pass. Throws it downfield. It is, almost picked off. Almost picked off by number 5, Jalen Williams. Almost picked off by Jalen. No. Keep talking. Here we go. Yes, indeed. Almost picked off down the play. But we're just saying, it's like a reunion going on down there. A lot of people here haven't seen each other in a while. So it looks great here on, we got banners out here that say, welcome home, alumni, homecoming, East High, homecoming 2017. People having a great time, enjoying themselves here today. Excellent day out here. Beautiful weather for it. People having a good time, enjoying themselves today. And it's going to be 4th down, and look like they're going to go for it. Jason Muhammad is going to say, heck with it, let's go for it, 4th and 10.
I think they changed it to 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Yep, 3rd down.
Okay.
He's
back
rolling.
To rolling. There. He threw the ball to us. Catch it, Randy. The
almost.
DJ almost caught that one. Hey, Mr. DJ, you should have caught that one. Ball was right at him. Look at him. He just moved out the way. Oh, my goodness. Okay, look, now it's going to be 4th down.
Yeah.
But he rolled out. He finally rolled out. I like that, how he rolled out and was able to roll out. That's what he needs to do, the young man. Gibson, he needs to roll out a little bit more.
Yeah.
But as he's rolling out, he needs to be able to then be accurate and set himself and throw the ball downfield. Or throw the ball.
Or again, a couple short passes. You know, a couple times they pull back. You got Tyrone Jackson in the backfield waiting for it. He's an explosive guy.
Yes, he's an explosive guy. Yeah, keep talking on that.
He's an explosive guy, so you would expect for them to eventually go ahead and give him the opportunity to make a big play.
Right. That's what you got to do. Dump it off to your guys. You don't got to throw the ball 30, 40 yards. Oh, nice kick. Boy, he's getting better on the kicking,
he's
though,
getting
Gibson.
a lot better with
Gibson getting a lot better. I'm getting – oh, man,
that
nice
was a
block. Was that throwing the flag, right? Yeah, they threw the flag.
Yeah, they threw the flag.
Yeah, that's a blatant penalty right there. Number 19 took a shot in the back. Oh, I remember that. That reminded me of my days. Now, man, they used to hit you in the back because you could do that back then. you could push in the back or hit in the back, man. Oh, man. Cut back blocks and all that, which they eliminated a lot of that stuff from today's game, thank goodness.
Yeah.
Pharrell Davis came down there. He came down there hard, but he was hitting the back. And as you can see, you see the kind of penalties East takes, stuff that you don't even.
Yeah.
There was no need for him to hit him, and he just went ahead and
whopped him pretty good.
And I said to say that goes back to coaching. You got to tell you, look, guys, you cannot do stuff like that. You can't take blatant penalties. I mean, look at this. Nowadays, that's a 15-yarder. Because I mean, come on, man. Why would you take a penalty like that when your guy is feeling the ball and nobody's around him and he can run? At least see what he can do with the ball.
Exactly.
You're not giving your guy a chance at all to do anything with the ball. All you're doing is bam. Then next thing you know, you just laid the guy out.
Yeah.
As we see dignitaries here today. You see Van White is here today.
Van White is down there.
There's Sean Gnomes. He's one of the principals over here of East High.
Yeah.
The new East High, which is part of the University of Rochester. Carlos Carlo from the Rochester district. So you have a lot of people out today. A lot of people came out for Alumni Day here. Hands it off to Johnson. Johnson breaks a tackle. Johnson going to the – oh, man. He's still going. Man, he hurdled over somebody, and he still kept it going. Man, that young man, he might have a 200-yard game by the time we get done. When all said and done.
Yeah.
Man, guy got a lot of energy. A lot of energy. He's in good shape. You got to say, he's a big man, too.
He's a big man. He's running hard.
Yeah, it's still 35 seconds in the third quarter. So, yeah, he probably be closing in on 200 by the time we finish this game here. I'm thinking we're in the fourth quarter. This guy still got a quarter opportunity to run with the ball. All right, here it is, 1st and 10 at the 43. Here they go, give the ball to Brock, Freddie Brock. He cuts around the corner, breaks a tackle, and 55 brings him down. 55 is having an outstanding game for them. Felton Henderson.
Yeah.
I haven't called his name a lot. And he's strong enough with his hands that he's able to just pull those smaller guys down.
Get a hold of that jersey.
Yeah, you got to hold that purple and gold. And
Well, that's why sometimes you want those jerseys to be a little bit tighter.
right.
So that when someone goes to grab you, they're not able to get a hold of you like that.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
And then, you prevent that hand tackle.
Yeah, you do see a lot of teams where the jersey they barely can get it on because it's so tight.
Yeah. Well, that's why you want to wear it. You want to wear it tight that way.
Mm-hmm. And that's the end of it. That's the end of the third quarter. As we prepare for the fourth quarter, East Eagles 22, Monroe 6. So there's fourth quarter coming up. A lot of anticipation here in the crowd. Everybody's ready to see what happens here in this fourth quarter, because East on homecoming day is having a very good game. Monroe hasn't given up. They still playing hard football. Would you say they're playing hard, Randy?
I think they're playing hard. I mean, at this point, you don't want to get embarrassed. You want to keep playing. You want to feel anytime that you're on that field that you can make a change and make something happen.
Right, and you can make something happen.
Exactly.
And you can really, and that's the key. And that's where I think you got to credit Coach Jason Muhammad for keeping his team up.
Yes.
Because it's a long season. I mean, they're only playing with 18, 19 guys.
Yeah.
And they already up to week 6 and 7 of the season.
Mm-hmm.
And no good and what, they've been whooped up a lot.
Yeah.
But they keep coming back.
They keep coming back.
And that just shows you. And he got guys like Felton Henderson, who continues to bring down. He's a junior, and he's making tackles left and right. You got Karan Kurse making plays. He got a lot of guys out there making plays.
Yeah.
And then for East, you got, here we go, scary start the fourth quarter, but East, you got Freddie Brock out here. You got Kenny Wilson at quarterback. He's calling signals. Look like he may be ready to give it to Johnson again, Del-John Johnson. He gives it to Freddie Brock. Brock comes around the corner.
That block. There was a block that was missed by Johnson.
Yep. A block was missed by Johnson, and he brought down by number 32. And 32 over there is Carlito Bruce. Carlito Bruce, nice tackle. All right, Carlito Bruce got in there and made a nice play. So that's what I like about them. They tired. You can see their hands on their hips on defense. Those guys, they done gave it their all. They still got a quarter to go. Well, at least one thing, those are one of the most best in shape teams here in the city in the whole Section 5.
Hey,
it's this Monroe squad.
Well, when you have so many people, you have to be in shape, right?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, they look at number 70. He just standing up. He ain't even getting into a stance. Hey, so it look like he ready to blitz. He's trying to come up the middle. Kenny Holmes back to pass. Number 70 is chasing him there. 70's right there, and he's brought down.
Oh no, he's
not. Oh, now he's down.
There you go.
Yeah, that was a good play. Looked like he was going down, but he stayed up. Kenny Wilson got some jump. He got some jump in his legs, and he's fast-footed.
Well, I guess he says, I'm not down until I'm down.
Exactly.
And, that is a lesson for Monroe to learn. It's not down until he's down.
Right.
And so I think that they thought he was down.
Mm-hmm. And this back kick look like going to be – he dropped it.
He dropped it. You got to pick it up.
Pick it up. Come.
And he's
down.
There you go.
Yeah, now he's down. Yeah, I was hoping he would be able to catch it and make a play.
Yeah.
But that's when the tiredness comes in, and you're a little bit more tired. You take your eye off the ball a little bit, and that's what he did. It went right through his hands, and right. Luckily, it dropped right in front of him.
Yeah, you can tell he's tired.
Oh, yeah. He done had heck, he's playing 2 games today. Yeah. As hard as he's been out there. As hard as Tyrone Jackson's been playing, and also the majority of the Monroe team. They've given a really good effort. But this quarterback here, Chris Gibson, you got to work on his footwork during the offseason. When he's in the gym, he got to do those footwork drills. They should work specifically on his footwork so that he can move and learn how to turn and be able to throw the ball down the field. Because he really needs his footwork to be better if he has any aspiration of playing at the next level, at the college level, Division 2 or 3 level at quarterback. But maybe he wants to play defensive line because he's also a defensive lineman. Maybe he wants to be on the defensive side. Let's see what they're going to do. We got a timeout or what we got? We have
Timeout by East.
Wow. East must have got confused about something there. And they called timeout.
Yeah. They had to rush Malik McCray over to the wide receiver because no one was on him.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, so as he was running over, I guess the coach decided, you know what, let's go ahead and take this timeout.
Right, right. It's getting late in the game, 10 minutes to go. Look like guys are getting their fatigue is setting in, and guys aren't remembering their responsibilities.
Yeah.
Well, heck, I remember, Coach, we used to have it where, heck, if the guy forgot his thing and somebody saw it, they run out, they just go out there and go out there to that position.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh man, that coach was always big on that. So if you don't want to play, hey, if you must don't want to play. You don't forget you're on the field.
Yeah.
Then the backup would run out there. Somebody would run out there and cover. You know, another defensive back would run out there and cover that. You know, so we say, hey, you have there and make the play. That's the way. See, these guys got to get that instilled. If you're playing, you're in the game.
Exactly.
That means you ain't in the game. If you gotta forget that you're on the field.
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute, how can you forget you on the field?
Well, now it's interesting. Monroe taking as the timeout was taking place, two of the players were lying on the field. So if that's not fatigue.
Yeah. That tells you it's gonna be a nice bus ride home. They're gonna be might be sleeping on that bus ride back to Monroe. Not that far, only like about 5-minute, 10-minute ride from here.
Yeah.
But they're gonna be relaxed. 1st and 10. Chris Gibson in the backfield. He empty backfield now. He moved Tyron Jackson out to the slot receiver position. Takes the snap, looks downfield, throws it. It's caught. Number 2, Jenkins. Oh, they didn't bring him down. He's still going. Picked up the 1st down. Nice catch. Oh, somebody hurt back down behind the quarterback.
Okay.
Somebody's down. Look like that's one of the big guys. He took his helmet off and everything. I can't tell who it is. Maybe he tried to miss but we didn't see that. That was too far behind the play for us to pick up. That's one thing. This game, we haven't had that many injuries.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
It's just been a lot of passing. That looks to be number 51. 51 is Charles Brown. Charles Brown, defensive lineman. Looked like he's laboring his shoulder there as we're where you at? Yeah, his shoulder. Looked like he hurt his shoulder there a little bit. They seem to be working on him over there. While we have this break, the season's almost over, and you got the sectionals coming up.
Yeah.
We got some good games coming up in the sectional rounds coming up in the next couple of weeks. We still got one more week to go. I'm looking forward to seeing Wilson play McQuaid. Wilson plays them in another week. They got Batavia today. They came here and they showed to me that they're one of the better city teams. They played a really good, smart, and physical game. And they have speed and they know how to use their speed on their team. I'm looking forward to seeing them later today at 4 o'clock down at the soccer state, Capelli Stadium. And then next week they have McQuaid. They round out the regular season. So it's going to be interesting to see where Wilson finishes up and how the brackets come out for the top 8 teams that make the sectionals. So it's going to be interesting to see how that maneuvers and how these teams are seeded for the sectionals, which start in only a couple weeks now.
Couple weeks.
I mean, we're already the sectionals. My goodness, the year has gone by so quick. Next thing you know, the sectionals will be wrapping up and we'll be moving into the basketball season. Here we go. Back to pass. Gibson looking downfield. Oh man, he thought this guy was going to take an out route and he took an in route.
Miscommunication on that one right there.
Yeah. He just came. He came inside on that one. So now we're going to have 2nd and 10 from their own 28-yard line. Their own 28-yard line, 2nd and 10. We're going to see what happens here, 2nd and 10. And let's see what they're going to do.
East has to feel pretty good right now, being up 22-6.
Yeah, they really do. Yeah, they should feel they really do. You're right. You're absolutely right. They should feel really good about it. They running that 4-3 defense, but they backing up off the receivers. Here we go.
Empty backfield.
He is back to pass. Going for him. He caught it.
Oh, he caught that one.
Nice catch.
Nice catch, number 4.
Yeah.
Chris Williams.
Nice play. Nice play. He caught. I thought he threw it out of bounds, but he had just enough air under that ball that he could make the play. Went out of bounds, stopped the clock. That's very important.
Yeah.
9:48 to go. Let's see. Okay. Clock has started up with 9:42 to go. Monroe getting to the line of scrimmage. 1st and 10 at midfield. Let's see what we're going to have here. There he is, back to pass. Gibson dumps it to our guy. Oh! He lost the ball.
He lost the ball, and it looks like it is a
that's a shame.
interception.
57
Wow.
with the interception. Keyshawn Williams. Keyshawn Williams was alert enough that that ball was fumbled up in the air and intercepted by 57. Beautiful play by Keyshawn Williams. But once again, a little too late. They should have been doing that in the first half, getting the ball to Tyron Jackson and letting him, because that right there, he had some running room on that one.
Yes, he did.
Those 3-4 yard passes are much better than those 20-30 yard passes that were incomplete and intercepted. And these are the type of plays they needed. They need to get the ball right to him. Now East has the ball. I'm sure East want to run some clock. Both teams are tired and playing out here today. Long game today. East look like they're in a formation. Shotgun with an I formation to the right, to the left of it. Hike. Kenny Wilson goes right up the middle, breaks through, and he's gone. He got through. Oh, no.
He did. He got
through. Tyron Jackson chased him down. Man. Nice run, though. That was nice.
That was a nice run.
Yeah.
Followed his blockers, got through the open space. Caused a little confusion around that 20-yard line there and just took it on in.
He sure did, didn't he?
Yeah.
Man.
For a moment, I thought he was going to cut to the outside. He cut it in, and he still was able to make the touchdown. So
He was able to make the move, and that just showed you the type of speed that that young man has.
Absolutely.
And then we didn't see him till almost the second quarter playing quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah, they finally they brought him in at quarterback when the game was still close, and he made a big difference. East offense seemed to jump when he came in under center.
Well, you notice the different plays that they had for him as well. I mean, he did a lot of the quarterback keepers.
High snap, handoff to Johnson.
Juggled a bit, but
he runs it in. He's in.
Too.
With 9:13 left in the game, Monroe just scored again. I mean, not Monroe, East, excuse me. Apologize on that one. East 30, Monroe 6. And as we see, this is where you just run different plays now. The game is no longer in doubt. Monroe just got to come out and try some plays and see what they can do just to, just to improve their game, just to improve themselves. Just to improve themselves.
Yeah, you can look at the body language of Monroe right now. And coach is talking to the players. You can just tell that they're a little disappointed. So coach needs to get them together and just have a conversation and continue on. And continue on, exactly. And that's what they got to do. And the coach Muhammad got to keep their heads up on them. They definitely heads are down now after taking that last touchdown right there. That really, I think that was the straw that broke the camel's back on that one. They now have to go and just say, hey, let's just finish this game up in style or some kind of way, and let's run the ball, or let's get some positive plays out of here. And who knows, they might be able to score.
Exactly. But right now, it's not happening. There's just not enough players, not enough help on that Monroe team. There's not enough help. So here they go. Okay, here we go. Here comes the kickoff. Oh, man, come on. Oh, ball goes. Yeah, mental fatigue is setting in, too, because Chris Williams almost let that ball go, and that was a live ball. And luckily for him, the ball did eventually go out of bounds.
Yeah.
It did eventually go out of bounds. 9 minutes, 13 seconds to go. Here we go. We got 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Let's see. Oh, no, the ball went out of bounds, so they're going to move it up. Move it up to what they're going to do. Re-kick, or are they going to take it from the 35? Okay, here we go. Looks like they're gonna.
Looks like a re-kick, right?
Yeah, it looks like a re-kick.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. Thought they might taken. I thought they might have taken that one at the 35, rather than go with a re-kick. Okay, so here we go. People are still here. No one has left. Tell you, the fans are here today.
Yeah.
Everybody's having a good time. It's like a reunion atmosphere here today. People are here. People are enjoying themselves. You have local dignitaries here at the game today. School board president Van White is here. You see a wide variety of people here today enjoying this football on a nice afternoon. Oh man, number 4, Chris Williams is hit hard at the 28, and he's gang tackled right there. Brought down by several players, including number 21, Tahan Gano. Tano Gano had a nice hit on the play to help bring him down, as well as Kerry James on that play. 1st and 10. Looks like the ball is going to be placed at the 28-yard line for Monroe. 9:09 to go in the game. It looks like these guys want to see what they can do. They can get this game in the books because they're being beat rather handily. But before they leave here, they want to at least try to improve themselves.
Exactly.
Somewhere, get something. Leave out here with saying, "Hey, we did this. We did a few things right."
Right.
And it was a close game early on too. 16-6 wasn't bad, and when it was 8-6, it was
8-6, yeah.
It was really close. Back to passes Gibson. He throws. Oh, that's pass interference. Throw the flag. That's on the defense.
Yeah.
Number 9. Oh, yeah, here comes another ref finally throwing something. Number 9, Justice Barnes. Justice Barnes interfered with number 4, Chris Williams. You can't run through the man to break up a play. And that's the type of penalties I'm talking about. Why are you running through the man?
Right.
I mean, he had bad position, but then you had really bad position when you knocked him down.
Yeah. It would be interesting to find out how many penalties and how much yardage has it caused. Even though you're up 30-6, it's something that you definitely want to work on for future games.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that is true. That is true. I'd like to see how many penalties they've had for the entire season. Because I'm telling you, you'd be amazed the amount of penalties they've had. Unfortunately, they're a very undisciplined team. They need the coaching needs to improve. Their coaching definitely needs to improve for next season because you cannot have undisciplined penalties that we've witnessed throughout the season. 1st and 10 for Monroe. Oh, intercepted.
By number 1, Malik McCray.
Nice interception. Overthrew his man. Oh, that might be a clip there. That was a block. See, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Look at that, man. You can't that's this man. If you see somebody's numbers, you can't hit them in the back.
Yeah.
And number 21, Tahir Gano just wiped out a guy with a clip. So that's the nice run back to the 28-yard line, but that's coming back.
Yeah.
Malik McCray played it just right. He overthrew the quarterback overthrew the receiver, and he overthrew the receiver. You just can't overthrow the guys like that. In that case, he threw it to a spot. The receiver looked like he wasn't ready for the ball, and the ball went through his hands and into a defender's hands. And now we have the referees marking off the block in the back, which is also known as clipping. He block in the back. They're going to march it off from the 45 and probably bring it to the 45 of East, just over midfield to the East High School's own 45. And we'll see what East is going to come out and do now with the ball. I'm sure they're going to continue to run the ball.
Yeah, run the ball.
And get this clock
and
get this game over with. Get the game over with and get this game in the books. See if he wanted to come up there and get him up on the air there. I guess everybody's seen the end of this game, and we'll see what's going on with this contest here, and get this one in the books. Yeah, what we have now. 1st down, handoff to our main running back there, Johnson. Johnson breaking tackles. Oh, fumble. Ball is loose. Ball is on the field and is recovered by Monroe. Number 9, Bruce Stewart. Bruce Stewart recovers the fumble, but several guys were poking at the ball and knocking the ball around and trying to unlodge the ball, and they finally got it just before Johnson fell. just before Johnson hit the ground, the ball came loose, and it was recovered by number 9, Bruce Stewart. Nice recovery. And here we go, 1st and 10 from the 30 yards. What is that? 35. So Monroe gets the ball back. It was a hard run by Johnson, and Johnson, they stripped him of the ball before he went down.
Okay.
About 3 guys were digging at it, and the ball popped out of there, and number 9 fell right on it. Bruce Stewart was right there to recover it. And once again, that just shows you they're not giving up.
Exactly.
They well coached, and you can see they're well coached, and they're well disciplined, because they haven't had that many penalties.
No, they haven't, and that's why I was making the comment earlier to see how many penalties did East have, only because Monroe hasn't had that many penalties.
No, they sure haven't. I can't even remember too many.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can't even think of a few of them that took place, but I can remember a whole bunch of East ones here today. But that's the sign of a winning football team, when you don't get that many penalties. There's a nice short 5-yard throw. Number 14 caught it. He's brought down at the 42. Tyquil Glasgow.
That was good pressure though from East. Chris Washington, number 7.
He's been bringing the pressure all game.
Yeah, great pressure.
Yeah, he's a Chris Washington unsung hero on defense for East today. He's doing a fine job. Him as well as Bobby Seawright and the guys that back there. Number 51 has been doing well. Charles Brown. So the East has got a lot of guys. They playing good defense. Okay, 2nd and 5 from the 42. Monroe quarterback Gibson is calling signals. You got like a stack. Yeah, he got to get one guy on the line. There we go. Okay, now they got a stack with 4 receivers on one side and 1 on the other. Back to pass. He looks over the middle. Caught by number 13. 13 with another catch. 13 is Jonathan Jones. That's amazing how they're stacking one side of the field and they're crisscrossing after they come off the line.
Yeah.
So that's nice. And the guy now is the guy being known as Gibson, quarterback Gibson. He's now starting to put the ball in the right position for the guys to make a play.
Yeah.
Chris Gibson. 1st and 10. Chris Gibson back to pass again. He threw. Oh no! He threw that one away. He just threw that away. His receiver. He's not a little patient either with his throwing game. I'm just not feeling him today. He's got to get his attitude right and feel a little bit more better about how he's going to deliver the ball to his receivers. Because for him just to hike that and just throw it, what are you doing? He threw the ball way too soon, and he had 3 guys. He could, like you said earlier, throw it to the short guy.
Yeah.
If the first guy not open, look to the 2nd or 3rd, because his line is giving him time. He has time to throw. He's just not being patience enough to take this time to go from the check down from his main guy to his 2nd or 3rd option on a given play. 2nd and 10 at his own 40 at the East 45. Gibson got 14 in motion. Throws over the middle.
Oh, another one.
Yeah, he throws way too hard. He needed some touch on that one. Chris Williams went through the hands of Chris Williams, and it was intercepted by 24, Kerry James. Now, see, you should not throw your helmet. You're not being paid, young man. You're not in the big time, especially when you're the one making the mistakes out there. Let your guys cool out. And the guy was open. All he had to do was just put the ball in there.
Well, he probably feels as it touches the receiver's hands that they should catch it.
Right.
And one of the things that football does not have that baseball has is errors. So it's an interception. It's not an interception to say it touched my receiver hand, someone else caught it.
Mm-hmm.
It's more or less it's an interception.
Right.
So that's probably why he's a little down on himself, saying that ball touched you, even though maybe a little overshot. You touched it with your 2 hands. You should have caught it.
Well, you didn't think it was a little too hard?
I think it was, but I'm a believer that if the receiver puts his 2 hands on it,
no matter how hard the ball is,
bring it down.
Oh, you tough, man.
I'm tough.
Because the ball that hard and you turn it around, that's hard to hold on to it. Oh, we got a running back again. We got Johnson running hard. He just picked up another 10 yards. Nice run by Johnson.
Nice run, and you saw what happened, right? They grabbed that shirt.
Yeah.
Tuck that shirt in, young man.
That's right.
Keep it tucked.
That's right, because you're right. They've been grabbing the shirts all day.
Yeah.
Just to bring them down. But getting back to the other play, so you're saying because even though he threw the ball really hard, and he should be able to catch that.
I'm a firm believer if you're a true receiver, you put your hands on that ball, my expectation would be for you to catch that ball.
Right.
And I understand this is high school, but that's probably where some of the frustration is at.
Right. First down again. Oh, man, he got picked up 12 yards on the play. First down.
You know, and hopefully they'll go back. Monroe will go back and look at this tape because there are quite a few times where they throw the ball long where you had number 1, Tyron Jackson, on the wing again.
I think somebody just got ejected. I think the referee just ejected somebody from, He's pointing. Oh, both teams. Yeah, he just ejected somebody from both teams. Number 50 from Monroe, and who is it coming out on the other team? 51. 51, Charles Brown for East has been ejected. Charles Brown has been ejected. Number 50, Tyvon Glasgow. I think that's a bad move by the referees. I think you should at least talk. You should bring both young men up. I saw a game here a couple of weeks ago. He brought them up and said, look, this is it. You guys do something else, you both ejected.
Okay.
Play football. And he even told the coaches, too, tell your guys to play football. We're not here to fight.
Right.
And that squashed it right there. I don't think he should just threw the guys out. Unless they threw punches. Now, I didn't see any. I think we would have saw something if the punches were thrown. I think it sounded like they were just talking. And I think that's the referees got to be a little bit better than that. People can talk, but hey, if they're not talking right, that's where you just like you did, stop the game and just let both of the coaches know that hey, these guys are not acting right. I'm going to start eject. If I hear something like that again, you're ejected. Handoff to Brock. Brock turns the corner. Flag is down. Oh, nice play. Look at this guy. Oh,
nice
man.
Move. Nice juke move right there.
I tell you, the guy is a human highlight, but it's coming back. It's all for naught.
Yeah.
It's coming back on the holding penalty. It's a holding penalty. It's coming back. All for naught. Beautiful. But you see why I call him the human highlight reel?
I do.
Oh, my gosh. He's unbelievable, isn't he?
Yeah.
He just broke. He broke number 1's ankles on that one.
Yeah, he did. He did. That's going to be a little embarrassing to go back and watch that one.
Yeah, when you watch it, just fast forward ahead, Tyron Jackson, or when you're in the team locker room looking at it, or in this study hall watching it next week, just fast forward ahead because, man, you're going to get some ribbon from your teammates on that. But then again, he juked about 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah, right.
So they all can't be talking too hard on Tyrone Jackson there. But the Freddie Brock, that's not the first time he's done it. He did something like that against Churchill Childline on the kickoff. Picked it up at the 25 and shook the first guy. And next thing I knew, he was gone down the sideline.
Wow.
So, no, it's not the first time he broke somebody's ankles.
So the human highlight reel, is that his nickname, or did you give him that name?
That's I gave him that nickname.
Oh, okay. He can thank you for that one.
Yes, he can. He can thank me for that one because, man, he done put up a lot of highlights. Heck, you can just use his highlights alone. You think they went undefeated, man. Just show his accomplishments this season. Oh, my goodness. 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line, East's own 38-yard line. We've got quarterback calling signals. And that's number 12. Oh, Simmons is in that quarterback. He started the season at quarterback.
Okay.
Jatavion James Simmons. He started the season at quarterback. Had a lot of turnovers when he was in there, and they made the switch, and they've been doing a lot better ever since. Good to see that the coaches are giving him a chance to get back in there. He's a senior, too, so give him a chance to get back in there one last time as a senior and see, build up his confidence. But he's more of a scat back, slot receiver.
Okay.
But he gives a lot of effort, but he just turns that ball over.
Yeah?
Yeah, you can't do that.
Can't
Not as a quarterback.
Not if you want to win.
That's right. So it's going to be second down. Second and a lot. Boy, there he is. There's Brock.
Again.
Here comes Brock. Watch out. Oh, man, there you go again. He picked the extra 5 yards just by that last juke.
Just that last juke.
Yeah. Number 55.
55, number 7, and 54.
Felton Henderson. Henderson, Keon Curse, and Ronald Ball Cooper. Nice play. Nice play, gentlemen. Y'all haven't given up. I give you credit. I give all the credit in the world. In a blowout like this, you guys have not stopped hustling and not trying to make plays. And I like how East is running their plays. It's third and about 12. Third and 12 after all the penalties and everything. So third and 12, guys are getting their blocking assignments, letting the clock run. 3:15 to go in the game. Handoff fake, quarterback keeper coming toward the sideline, and he goes right out of bounds. Come on, young man, stay in bounds, let that clock run.
Yeah. Well, that's something I'm sure that his coach will tell him.
Yeah. You're not supposed to deck it out of bounds, cut back up, cut back inside. And go down, take the tackle, or go down. That's what you notice Tyrod Taylor does a lot of.
Yeah.
Late in the game when the Bills are ahead, you notice how he stays in bounds?
Yeah.
He'll run and then he'll just stop and just go down like a baseball player. He actually slides like a baseball player.
Yeah.
Goes in that slide position, boom, let the clock keep running.
Yeah.
You got to do that. You got to do that type of thing. You got to learn. Learn how to do that. It takes a while to acquire those skills. So we're at 2:43, 2:42. Clock is running. East Eagles are calling. They're in the punting formation. Oh, man, nice kick there. End over end kick. Tyron Jackson picks it up. He's coming this way. He breaks the tackle. Oh, and goes right back into a group of players.
By a
Man,
host.
he's a tough kid, boy. He went right back into the defender.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to keep coming toward the sideline.
I don't know if he had a
keep his
choice.
thing doing. All right.
I don't know if he had a choice at that point.
No. He did. Yeah, the 24 on the defense, Kyrie James, he forced him back inside, and he went back into the defenders. And he took the hit and went on and kept the ball. He hasn't fumbled either. He kept the ball. He hasn't fumbled. He fumbled that. He did fumble that catch, but he was kind of in motion. I think he took his eye off the ball and was bobbling it. And
he was ready to make that next move.
Yes, and the ball popped up.
And
it was intercepted at that time. But we're down to the last 2 minutes and 23 seconds of the game. We're about to see what they can do. So it's going to be first and 10, 2:23 to go in the game. Back, he calling signals, back to pass. Yeah, I see your running back was open.
Oh, good catch.
Nice catch by 14. Tyquil Glasgow. Who was open that you saw in the backfield?
You know, again, if you watch that play, number one, Tyron Jackson is always open.
Yeah.
He's like, and he's an explosive young man. So if you give him that opportunity, I think he could make something happen.
And that's the play they should look at using the rest of the season.
Absolutely.
Fake going deep and just dump it off to him, and he has space.
He has the space.
He has space. 14 coming off limping, so they delayed getting him off the field. He's being seen by the medical team on the sideline. That was Tyquil Glasgow. Made a nice catch. First down. Back to pass. He's downfield. He caught it.
He caught
that pass.
Caught the pass.
And gone. Touchdown.
And gone.
Touchdown. Number 26, King Trammell. King Trammell went to sleep on that play. And, man, the guy caught it off of him because he had to go through him to catch it.
He went through him to catch it. He was looking for the ball, and next thing you know, it's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone.
I got it right here in the end zone.
Exactly.
I got it.
Very nice play. That shows you when an underthrown ball can lead to being a big play. It can turn into a positive play.
Absolutely.
Because it looked like an interception or something. And
yeah, I thought for sure it was going to be an interception or even a back down. But what was really good was that the receiver, number 13, didn't give up on the play.
No.
He was still looking for the ball because he kept going. He found it, and you have a score.
And he made an adjustment on the ball.
Yeah.
To get, and he kind of bumped the defensive guy to make. He made a really nice play.
He did.
Because he had to bump the guy to get to the ball, and man, and he caught it and kept on. Hey, they're going for two. Throw. Oh, come on, quarterback. You can't overthrow guys. It's like his throwing projection. He's throwing all arm and not following through because that guy was wide open.
Yeah.
And all he had to do was just boom. He could have threw it hard or something or whatever, but throw it around the numbers, not around where you have to jump up. He's got a nice arm. He's just rough around the edges. He's rough around the edges. He got to get worked on to show his ability. But he missed that open receiver. We down to 1:37 to go. the fans are still here. Nobody's leaving. People are enjoying themselves. People are having a great day. It's a sunny day in Rochester in October. We don't get a lot of these days in October. Usually it's cloudy, overcast, a lot of rain, like we in Seattle, Washington or something. But no, we're here in Rochester, New York. Sunny weather today. People came out for the homecoming, alumni weekend. See, a lot of East alumni came out today. People are still mingling, talking. People are having a good time. And that's what it's supposed to be all about. Come out, have a good time, enjoy yourself, enjoy the game, enjoy the atmosphere, and enjoy Section 5 football. You have 1:37 to go. East is up 30-12 over Monroe. Good choice of opponents for East for homecoming 2017. Very good choice for them. It's going to be a successful homecoming for East High. And this will bode well for them for the future. Learn how to play together. Still, they got to work on cutting down on those penalties. Right. Cut down on penalties. That's the key for them. Going into next season, they got to cut down on these penalties in order for them to be successful. Yeah. Because that's what you need. Ball must have came off the tee because everybody ran there.
Yeah, got a little wind.
Mm-hmm. So we got 1:37 to go. 1:37 to go. So everybody's running around, looking around. So everybody just standing around looking. People just standing around looking. Probably no excitement. Everybody having a good time.
So what do they do that they're not going to do? The kickoff with the wind, or?
Yeah, they should be kicking off. I don't know why they're not kicking off. That's interesting. They're not gonna. So they're gonna call it right there at the 35. The ball blew off the tee.
Yeah.
That's an interesting call. I haven't seen that one before. Usually you just have a re-kick. Because you can't call it a fumble because it didn't roll 10 yards. But look like East is going to get the ball, and maybe they got a deal. They'll kneel down maybe.
No, I don't look like a kneel to me.
No, you're right.
Look, they want to go in.
They're going to go in. Oh,
and he dropped
nice
the ball,
fumble.
Fumble recovery.
Covered by 70. Number 70 recovered because he got nailed. Number 18. I guess Monroe said, okay, you're going to bring in your second string on us, and, man, we're going to make somebody pay. For somebody.
Look, we don't have enough players to bring in our second string, so now we're going to make you pay.
Exactly, because that was a beautiful hit by 50. Textbook tackle. I mean, he just lowered the boom on the ball. Ball just squirted right out as soon as he hit him. That's what football's all about. It's a hitting game. You gotta hit. You gotta hit somebody.
Yeah.
Just like that hit in the Green Bay Chicago game on that Thursday night last week, where the guy actually was being pushed by his offensive lineman, and the guy came and just laid him out. Mouthpiece and helmet came off.
Yeah. And
they wanted to suspend the guy 2-3 games. Now they reduced it to 1 game. But really, it was a football hit only because he was being pushed by his offensive lineman. So I was saying, oh, look at this guy.
Got him in stride.
Got him
Number
in stride.
4 again.
Number 4 again.
Chris
Williams. He's going down. Chris Williams down the sideline.
Down the sideline.
Yeah, people want to make the game safer. It's safer, but hey, it's still a hitting game.
Yeah.
It was a brutal hit. Was it a brutal hit? Yes. The guy, but it was a legal hit.
Right.
The guy came in, lowered the boom, mouthpiece came out, helmet came off. He was out cold.
Right.
But that's football.
Well, you know what happens is the mouthpiece and the helmet came out, and everyone's reaction at first was like,
because it was quiet. You could hear the whole stadium.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And they hit him with a big. Now it's down to 1 game, but it should be no games because it was, and they didn't call a penalty or nothing. They didn't call a penalty.
Right.
That's what let you know it wasn't
exactly
a penalty because the referee's on the field. And they said, man, the guy was still running. Man,
Yeah.
what are you talking about?
Right.
Guys said, what are you talking about? He was still running. The guy just tackled him. But he hit him instead of, he didn't wrap him up. He just put that shoulder into him. Up the pass, and it's incomplete, out of bounds.
Oh, touchdown.
He caught that?
He caught that one.
Oh, you kidding me? Oh, my God.
I'm not kidding you. He caught that one.
Number 4. Where is this coming
Chris
from?
Williams, he caught that one.
Chris Williams. Monroe, you showing up at the last 2 minutes of the game with some big.
Making it look like it was competitive.
Right. You pick up the paper tomorrow and look the score up. You just think this was a very close game. But,
exactly.
And you think Chris Gibson here, he's throwing the ball like Teddy Bridgewater now. He's throwing rainbows out there, and guys are running under it and taking it away from the defender.
And that's exactly what it is, taking it away from the defender.
Yep. You got who wants it more? And it's tough to see with all those soccer lines down there. There's a lot of lines down there too. Oh, that man, he didn't give his guy a chance to get out there.
No.
He just threw that one there. He's better with the rainbows than those short. Maybe that's why he wasn't throwing short passes, because he's kind of rough on those short.
We'll probably go even a little shorter though.
Yeah.
I think again, you know, you want to give. If you have explosive players, give them the opportunity to make something happen.
Right.
Throw it to them, open field. I think they can make something happen.
Yeah, like go to the back of the end zone. Like on that play, when he faked, he did the right thing. He still had time. He should have waited for the play to develop.
Yeah.
That's what he's not doing. He's not allowing the play to develop. He's just throwing it in his head when he thinks it's time to throw.
Right.
And that's not. You gotta let the play develop. Because he could have let somebody run around in the back of that big end zone and try to hit one of them. Not hit a guy that got 3 people on him. That was the one time not to throw to Tyron Jackson. So we have 104 left. East 30, Monroe 18. Man, they might come with an onside kick here to try to get the ball back.
Hey, why not? You have nothing to lose.
Nothing to
at this
lose.
point.
No, and they making plays on East.
Yeah.
They showing that they're here to hustle too. They hustling really hard. Got it going on here. Good. It's overcast all of a sudden. I kept saying what the great weather is. Now it's looking a little overcast, but overall it's been a beautiful day. I want to thank you, Randy Scott, for coming up. Beautiful to have you come up today.
Oh, no problem. Thank you for the invite.
Here we go. 104 to go. Number 12 is teeing it up. Pooched it. Oh, that's just as good. Get the ball. Ball is loose.
Ball is loose. Who's
Ball is
with
loose.
the ball? Looks like Monroe.
Jamar Williams. He's teeing it up once again. I think we might have an onside kick the way East is lined up there.
No.
No, he pooched it. Oh, that's just as good. Get the ball. Ball is loose.
Ball is loose. Who's
Ball is
with
loose.
the ball? Looks like Monroe.
Did Monroe get it?
Monroe got it.
Monroe got it.
Wow.
Wow.
Good
Monroe
thing for
got
East,
it.
it's only a minute and 4
Right.
seconds.
Right. Right. Oh, my goodness. They're falling apart really quick here. Number 6 hurt his back trying to get to the ball, Kenny Wilson. That ball squirted loose, obviously, and Monroe picked it up.
I guess that's their version of the onside, huh?
Exactly, that little pooch. It does. It works very well. He pooched it and let that ball hit the ground, and people scrambling for it, and that ball squirted free, and Monroe got the ball back.
Yeah.
104 to go. They might be able to score, what, 3 touchdowns in less than 2 minutes?
Right, Buffalo Bills in Houston, right?
Oh,
what you're
that's
thinking?
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, that's not going to happen, though.
Here we go. Oh.
No, hit the ground.
Hit the ground.
Very close, though.
Yeah, because you can tell number 1 is not complaining much.
No.
Nah,
I
he's
think
getting
he
up.
do.
Yeah, he didn't really want to show the ball.
He didn't even try to sell it.
No.
Right?
Right. That's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for the man to try and sell it.
Yeah,
the
be
young
like, I
man.
got it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
jump up. Hey, you would have thought he would have been showing something there.
Let's see if they go for the end zone.
Let's see what they're going to do. Here you go, back again. Gibson back to throw. They're trying to get the screen.
Try to get
Oh,
the
there you
screen
go.
not
That's what I've been
available.
talking about. Take your time. But throw the ball, but put the ball in your throwing hand. There you
Oh,
go.
good catch.
Good catch. Yeah, he's
Got
a
2
little
feet
awkward
down.
with throwing the ball, but nice play. Man, now he's starting to show something.
I think that was the first time I saw him run,
Same here.
right? I think
Yeah.
that was the first time.
And then he changed the ball back to his passing. Oh, we got a flag on the play. What does he call him? Legal man downfield? Lineman might have been downfield trying to block for him, not knowing that he didn't. It looks like they're going to take that back.
All right, that's a 5-yard.
5 yards. Is they going to mark that off for 5?
Yeah, marked it off for 5. Second down.
All right, here we go.
45 seconds left in the game.
Wow, another flag. We haven't had that many penalties, but there's a few more coming in here on
Monroe.
Monroe
Yeah.
now.
think they're getting a little excited.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe thought they were going to get a chance to go back into that end zone.
I think you're right. I think that's what's happening.
Well, at this point, you want to get in that end zone anyway. So.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. So they're going to go with it at the 44-yard line.
Yeah, second down.
Here they go. Back to pass. Rolling them out. Look out. Oh, get away from that, young man. Get up. There you go. There you go. Get out of bounds. That's the key. Yeah, he's starting to pick up his running speed a little bit better. You can't throw the ball, drop the ball near the other players like that. I mean, you got to do a little better with his attitude there.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to give them the opportunity to swipe at that ball and knock it right out of your hand.
Mm-hmm. It should be third down. Still 37 seconds left. He still got a chance to. Now it's time for that Hail Mary pass. Put that ball up for grabs to number 13 or 12. See, is 14 out there? No, 14's not out there. I don't see number 7.
14's on the sideline.
Oh, 14.
Right
oh, okay. Oh, he took his pass. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay. There you go. Running, our guy running. He's still breaking. Look at that. He carried number 2.
Yeah.
Man, he's a big guy. Man, Andre Jenkins he bulldogged him to the ground.
Yeah.
He rode him for about 5 yards until he picked up some good yards. The clock is running out. Look like they're going to let this clock run.
No, I think they're going to go for maybe one more.
One more play?
Go for that Hail Mary.
There he is.
Right in his
his
hands.
hands.
He dropped
You
it.
can't drop the ball like that. Come on, young man. Ball in the breadbasket.
Right in the hands of Kerry James.
Mm-hmm.
But it comes right out.
Yeah, right in his hands.
All right, 6 seconds left in the game. This is definitely the last play of the game.
There you go. Fans are still here. Everybody's enjoying themselves on the alumni weekend. East High homecoming 2017. That was 4th down. So all they got to do is come out and kneel down, and East can go ahead. They change the possession, changing football.
that was 4th.
That was 4th down. I thought that was 3rd down myself, because they had the penalty. See that penalty? They had that legal man downfield, which really hurt them. So they got to take that back. 4th down. We really enjoyed the season. Everybody enjoyed the broadcast. Really enjoyed the East Eagles fans and the hospitality of the staff here, from the athletic director right on down to Todd Hall, who's in this downstairs below the stadium, making sure this broadcast is on. There we go.
There we go. Celebration
They
time.
kneel it down. Game is over. Final score here: East High School 30, Monroe. East Eagles 30, Monroe 18. Once again, thank everybody for coming out on Alumni Weekend at East High School. Remember, support Section 5 Sports and City of Rochester High School Sports. Take care, everybody. Myself for George Radney and Randy Scott. Randy, what do you like to say to everybody?
I just want to say, everyone, thank you for listening. And, maybe if George invites me back, I'll come back again.
There you go. Yeah, appreciate you.
All right.
Take care, everybody. Have a great afternoon.